Yeah, 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 ear, ear, ear. I must move in the corner. Whoa. All right, what we doing? Oh yeah, we're doing 2K games. Ooh, basketball. Woo. We love basketball. We love basketball. We love basketball. Who plays today? We got the OKC Thunder. Yes, sirree. Shout out to OKC Thunder. All right. All right, guys. It's the Cleveland Cavaliers up first, though. We got the dude the injured Toronto Raptors, the small forwardless Toronto Raptors. I'm playing, maybe. All right. Toronto. Man, they had some good jerseys, bro. Man, we about to take it back, man. I, damn the Rosen days. Then we got the Vinsanity days, and then we got the even more Vinsanity days. Okay, this is pissing me off, bro. All right, you know what? Y'all wear the whites, and then y'all could wear what type of old jerseys y'all got? Oh hell no, them hoes, bro. These jerseys were so tough, bro. Oh hell no, y'all ain't got shit, bro. Y'all ain't got no history, bro. Cavs, yo, come on, Cavs, come on, man. Oh, these were kind of tough. You know, fuck, I don't know what to pick, man. Oh, you know what? We going yellow, mellow, jello, fellow. No, we're not. Go black, bro. All right, let's get this one started, bro. I'm trolling too much. Holy steady watching me. Red alert. All right. Hello, Cleveland. Cleveland, this is for you. We're not in Cleveland, though. We are in Toronto as the Cleveland Cavaliers are visiting the Toronto Raptors. As Toronto, currently one of the bottom teams in the Eastern Conference, currently battling for that final playoff spot, and the Cleveland Cavaliers setting themselves as a top front runner in the Eastern Conference. Tyrese Haliburton, Jared McCain, Jalen Williams, LeBron James, Victor Wembanyama, your starting five for your Cleveland Cavaliers. Toronto Raptors, Fred VanVleet, Josh Giddey, Kyle Kuzma, Al Horford, and DeAndre Ayton, your starting five for your Toronto Raptors. Toronto won some sort of miracle here tonight as they're still finding themselves in a tough predicament against the Wizards, as the Wizards won last time out, as DeAndre Ayton wins the tipper against Victor Wembanyama. And we are underway here for game number 1 of 7 here tonight, as Josh Giddey with the basketball. He does a little jab fit on rookie Jared McCain, or sophomore Jared McCain, as he finds VanVleet on the cut. VanVleet lays it up and in, and Josh Giddey with the assist, and VanVleet gets on the board for 2. VanVleet, ever since taking that starting spot from Trae Young, he's been excellent for the Raptors here, as Wembanyama all the way to the basket, missed it. Ayton with the defensive effort, as Josh Giddey with the basketball once again. Giddey behind the back, loses the ball, out of bounds on Cleveland. Nope, it'll be out on Josh Giddey. I thought it was touched by McCain there, but nope. It'll be Cleveland ball once again, as Josh Giddey with the turnover. Second stat line for Josh Giddey, assist and a turnover. Jalen Williams to Haliburton against Fred VanVleet, which should be a big size mismatch, as Haliburton pull up 2. That one connects from 2. Deep 2 for Tyrese Haliburton. Tyrese Haliburton, of course, acquired in that Dallas trade, as Cleveland gave up a lot of depth in exchange for the all-star caliber point guard, as VanVleet down low. Tough shot. That doesn't go away. Wembanyama rebound, as Wembanyama finds James. James against Al Horford, picked up by Williams, blocked by Al Horford, recovered by James, and James lays it up and in. Al Horford tried getting there, but not enough there, as James gets the lead for the Cleveland Cavaliers. There's a bit more adjustments for this Raptors squad. Still trying to figure out if they're able to compete anymore, as Kuzma down low through contact gets it to fall, as Toronto experimenting with their lineup, but Cleveland, with their well-established lineup, mess with their bench unit a bit more, as they are still uncomfortable with their bench when their starters get subbed off, as James against Horford. Man, get that thing off the roll, man, as James foul. James at the line for 2. Horford with the personal foul. James free throw hits the first. I might swerve in the corner, whoa. James second hits both free throws, scores 6-4. As Khalil Ware checks in, the rookie from the Miami Heat. So far, not big impressions from the rook, but it's still early development for him, as Van Vliet at the top of the key, guarded by Tyrese Haliburton. Van Vliet drives, Van Vliet all the way, Euro step, kicks out to Giddey. Giddey, 3 seconds left. Giddey over McCain. Giddey lay, got it to go. Josh Giddey with that 6'8" frame, just so effortlessly could shoot over defenders, as Haliburton with the basketball scores 6-6. Toronto not going to make this game easy for the Cavaliers. No game is easy here in the 2K League, as LeBron James contested 3 ball. Got it anyways. Timeout, Toronto. As Ware thought he had that one covered, but not enough. As a standard LeBron James 3. Have you seen enough of him? As Van Vliet, guarded by Derrick Rose. Bench unit is in here for the Cavaliers. Well, one of them is. Has no foul trouble just yet. Wembanyama faced a lot of that last game, as Grayson Allen drives, guarded by Williams. Allen picks up his dribble. Allen, tough 2, blocked by Williams, and Grayson Allen gets rejected. Finds Williams. Williams drives. Williams kicks to Haliburton. Haliburton gets Giddey, kicks out to Williams. Williams will hold the ball, finds Wembanyama. Wembanyama drives. Wembanyama against Ware, as James drives. James foul. James 2 more free throws, as Ayton gets a foul. As James 2 more free throws. LeBron James causing so much issues down low. As now Precious Achiuwa checks in, as James hits both free throws again. As Cleveland lead by 5 now. As Khalil Ware, guarded by Wembanyama. Ware drives, kicks to Van Vliet. Van Vliet guarded by Rose. Van Vliet gets a screen by Allen. Van Vliet has to pick up his dribble a bit. Van Vliet spins. Van Vliet lay too much on that one. Rose, a defensive effort. As that foul issue for Ayton and Al Horford just caused so much issues, as Haliburton at the rim lays it up and in over Giddey. As Van Vliet with the basketball. With the screen by Ware. Rose goes through it. Van Vliet isoing. Van Vliet handles. Van Vliet pump fake. Pump fake kicks to Grayson Allen. 8 seconds left. Allen gets a screen. Allen pull up 3. Connects from 3. Haliburton the other way. 40 seconds to go here. Haliburton finally finds James. Finds Wembanyama. Wembanyama by Ware. Wembanyama drives. Wembanyama down low in the paint. Wembanyama still. Wembanyama floater doesn't go. Ware with the defensive effort. Wembanyama so far scoreless so far in the first. Van Vliet with the basketball, guarded by Rose. Van Vliet trying to create space. Van Vliet still. As Van Vliet will run down the shot clock here. 8 seconds to go. Van Vliet on Rose. Van Vliet pump fakes. Van Vliet kicks up to Allen. Allen over Bridges. Can't get the 3 to fall. James rebound. James doesn't get the half court heave to go, as he doesn't take it. And that's going to do it for the end of the first. 13-9 is the score. As Toronto struggling to get going. As Okoro gets a screen. Isaac Okoro, just a recent signing for the Cavaliers, as he throws it away. His first turnover as a Cavalier. Allen drives. Allen gets the defenders all mixed up, trying to find the open man, finds Chris Paul. Paul finds Ware. Where is he? He's at the top of the key. Ware hands off to Kuzma. Kuzma drives. Kuzma all the way to the rim. Tough floater. Got it to go off the glass. Cuts the lead down to 2 as Toronto get the points off the turnover. As Derrick Rose now the point guard. Or he was the point guard. Hands it off to Isaac Okoro. Isaac Okoro, rough start with a turnover immediately. Finds Quentin Post down low. Post blocked by Ware. Recovered by Post. Post again blocked as Kel'Lilo Ware with 2 blocks in 1 possession. As Chris Paul, top of the left wing, finds Kuzma. Kuzma got that bucket earlier. Kuzma gets a screen. Kuzma against Williams. Kuzma almost gets ripped. Kuzma handles. Kuzma against Paul. Then to Allen. Allen, 4 seconds left. Allen against Okoro. Allen handles. Allen pull up 2. Doesn't go. Bridges rebound. As Cleveland's scoreless here, struggling without LeBron James on the court. As Post to Okoro. Into Bridges. Bridges drives. Bridges all the way to the rack. Lays it up and in. Do I play? Do you play? I'll check. Let me see my schedule. Doesn't look like you do. You can just be here for the vibes though. But you don't have a scheduled game tonight. As Chris Paul with the basketball. Paul fouled by Bridges. I got 2 games though, but I have Achua with the basketball. Finds Chris Paul. Chris Paul will take the contested 3 ball. That one doesn't go. Post rebound. Bad shot there by Chris Paul as Tyrese Haliburton was all over him. Williams in the cut. Williams doesn't go far. Williams still picks up to Jared McCain. McCain finds Haliburton. Haliburton catch and shoot 3. That doesn't go. Ware rebound. Paul will bring it up. Chris Paul offensively has been struggling. As he finds Allen down low. Allen lays it up and in over Williams. As now the game back down to 2. It's Haliburton with the basketball. Finds McCain. To Bridges. Bridges with a jab. Finds Williams. That's to McCain. McCain has been struggling to shoot the rock up in the last game. Finds Haliburton. Haliburton gets a screen by Quentin Post. Haliburton thought about it. 4 seconds left. Kicks to Williams. Williams drives on Giddey, his former OKC teammate. Pull-up jumper. That doesn't go. Ware rebound. As Cleveland struggling from the field right now. As the bench unit cannot buy a bucket. As Giddey with the basketball. Giddey waiting for a man. Giddey still guarded by McCain. Giddey will get the screen by Kel'Lilo Ware. Giddey finds Ware on the cut, and Ware slams it home, and now the game's all tied up, 15-15, as Toronto going on a run here as timeout. The Cavaliers, Toronto with a superior bench unit just completely clawed these points right back as LeBron James checks in, as LeBron James hoping to re-establish that lead they once had, I should say, as James with the basketball finds Quentin Post into McCain. James just makes everyone on the Cleveland roster so much more better as Haliburton down low, missed the layup. Isaiah Stewart with the rebound as Giddey with a chance to take the lead for the Raptors finds Van Vliet. Van Vliet in space, guarded by Haliburton. Van Vliet still finds Isaiah Stewart. Stewart finds Kuzma. Kuzma 2 deep for 3. Gets a screen by Yabusele, but it's an illegal screen, so turnover by the Raptors. On my swerve in the corner. Alright. As we continue on here and start still deep in the second. Haliburton with the basketball. Cavaliers trying to get a play going. Finds Jonathan Kuminga. Jonathan Kuminga back in the rotation for the Cavaliers. Just that depleted of that as James sidestep 2. That connects. LeBron James just continuing the scoring here tonight. Chris Paul will bring it up. Paul finds Giddey. Then to Van Vliet. Van Vliet waiting for an open man. Finds Kuzma. Kuzma wide open 3. That doesn't fall. James rebound contested by McCain. Now McCain with the basketball. McCain by Van Vliet. McCain finds James. Back to Haliburton. Haliburton wide open 3. That doesn't fall. Kuzma rebound. As Cleveland struggling to extend the lead here. As Isaac down low slams it home, and a bunch of easy buckets for this Raptors squad down low. As there's no rim protection with Wembanyama out on the bench as he's trying to check in with Jalen Williams. Halliburton with the basketball. Finds Kuminga. Kuminga wide open three. That one's way off. Kuzma rebounding. That's the reason why Jonathan Kuminga might not be a Warrior next season, as Kyle Kuzma with the basketball finds Van Vliet. Good defense on Van Vliet so far this game. Van Vliet has not got anything to go, apart from a couple layups. As Kuzma in space, thought about it. 4 seconds left. Kuzma takes the deep two. That doesn't go. James rebound. And 5 seconds to go. Finds McCain. McCain drives. McCain tough three. That doesn't go, and that's going to do it for the first half. Cleveland struggling, to say the least. It's a tied ball game, 17-17. Toronto holding them well, even with the foul issues. As Cleveland just no foul issues at all this game. No fouls given to them. Fouls given to them. They're still tied. As this half-court shot, could it be good? As expected. I might swerve in the corner. Whoa. There's that trade that we were just talking about, that Halliburton trade. Austin Reeves, Cameron Johnson, Ty Jerome, and a first-round draft pick. Just a lot they gave up for Tyrese Halliburton so far. I mean, he's living up to expectations, but in a league that doesn't really, what's the word here? I don't know what's the word. That doesn't really have super teams anymore. It's certainly a decision. That's your halftime report. James has 11 of the 17 points shot by Cleveland, or made by Cleveland, shooting under 40%, and Toronto 50%. So you could say things are currently going south for the Cavaliers offensively. That's one thing the Cleveland Cavalier GM expressed about that trade. We want a strong starting five, but I mentioned that a strong bench is required to win, because your starting five cannot play all that time. As Tyrese Halliburton with an illegal screen. Turnover, Cavaliers to start the third. As Josh Giddey will bring up the basketball. Giddey drives. Giddey kicks out to Van Vliet. Van Vliet finds Al Horford. Al Horford had that foul trouble, but the team did well without him, as Kuzma kicks out to Van Vliet. 6 seconds left. Van Vliet's going to get the screen by Horford. Van Vliet drives. Van Vliet all the way to the rim. Van Vliet fouled by Halliburton. Halliburton's second foul of the game for him, as he got that early. He's got that illegal screen earlier. Van Vliet hits the first. Halliburton's going to be checked out to Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose has a tendency to potentially heat up as Van Vliet hits 12 free throws. And now Toronto lead by 2. So far, Toronto doing everything right. Playing good defense and forcing Cleveland to some buckets by James. As there you go, LeBron James. So far, the only player really contributing to this Cleveland offense. As Giddey with the basketball finds Van Vliet. And just to think that LeBron James is in trade talks is insane to me, as Kuzma drives. Kuzma fouled. Kuzma and one. Jalen Williams with the foul. Now here comes Toronto striking back with an and one. Kuzma, free throw. Misses it. Toronto leads by 1. James all the way. Finds Wembanyama. Wembanyama picks up his dribble. Wembanyama picks to McCain. McCain picks to Williams. Went to James. James gets a screen by Wembanyama. James in space. James all the way. Foul by Ayton. And they really need Ayton on the court at all times. He's just a big rim protector. James hits the first. James having 6 free throw attempts so far this game. James misses the second. 1 or 2 from strike. Khalil Ware checks in. But Ware's done a great job off the bench so far this game, as Kuzma down low. Kuzma trying to muscle his way through over James. Gets the pump fake to fall. Misses the layup though, as Wembanyama gets the rebound. That was a good move by Kyle Kuzma, as McCain throws it away. Hal Horford with the steal, the veteran, as Giddey finds Kuzma down lane. Kuzma down low in the baseline, kicks out to Van Vliet, then to Horford, then to Van Vliet. Patient offense here for the Raptors as Van Vliet gets a screen. Van Vliet pull up three, got it. Van Vliet connects from three. It's a 3-point ball game here in Toronto. Toronto loving this crowd as James doing all the hard work, trying to carry LeBron, but he causes a turnover. Kuzma with the steal. Kuzma in transition, guarded by Williams, drops the ball. Wembanyama with the steal that time. It was Wembanyama in the fast break. Kicks to James. James down low, lay, smoked it. Ware, rebound. Lil Ware, great display of basketball so far tonight, as just causing major issues for the Cleveland squad right now. Is Giddey with the basketball. Giddey's also played kind of well as Van Vliet down low. Fadeaway two, blocked by Rose. And now Rose in transition. Finds Wembanyama. Wembanyama down low. Fouled and one. That's a careless foul by Al Horford. There's no way you could compete with Victor Wembanyama at the rim. As Wembanyama will get one more free throw. Wembanyama free throw. Hits it. Ties the ball game. Timeout Raptors. All right, Toronto back on offense. 24-24 is a score. Chris Paul going against a former foe in Derrick Rose. Paul drives. Paul really going nowhere as the 6-foot man stuck against Rose. He has to kick it out to Grayson Allen. As that man, Chris Paul, just not able to provide anything offensively. Allen down low to Achua. Achua slams it home for two. As so far, Raptors playing team basketball here as Cleveland relying on LeBron James tonight so far. James against Achua. James gets a screen. James wide open three, can't take it. Gets another screen. James, no illegal screen called there as James kicks out to Rose. Rose catch and shoot three, connects from three, and now Cleveland lead by one. As Paul will bring it up. Finally, LeBron James getting some help here tonight as some of his teammates just completely failing to show up here tonight. As Paul finds Kuzma. Kuzma gets a screen by Ware. Kuzma drives. Kuzma finds Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the long arms interferes the pass and gets the steal. Wembanyama to James. James against Achua. James down low. James. He's going to muscle his way through. Beautiful pump fake. James lays it up and in. 3-point ball game. And God, hell, man, James has been doing everything so far. 17 of the 12 points scored by Cleveland as Chris Paul pull-up jumper connects from the mid-range as he cuts the lead down to one. As Williams to the basketball finds Miles Bridges. Bridges to James. James. Fake pass. James drives. James all the way. Fouled. And Achua with the first foul of his game. And LeBron just relentless with 2 free throws. James hits the second. 3-point ball game. As again, no Cleveland Cavaliers, just above 10 points. Apart from LeBron James. That's DeAnthony Melton with the basketball. Melton against Williams. Melton, tough shot, doesn't go. Williams rebound. Don't know what Melton was thinking with that shot as Rose with the basketball finds James. James being used all this third quarter. It feels like he has not rested as Quentin Post down low gets the dunk off the Derrick Rose feed. And the shot clock is off, just the end of the quarter remaining. Toronto gave up a big run here in the third, as Chris Paul got ripped as Melton would pull up three. Doesn't go. Bridges rebound, and that's going to do it for the end of the third. LeBron James putting heavy minutes here to keep the Cavaliers ahead. 33-28 is the score. Cleveland lead by 5. Whoops. Amazing. All right, final quarter basketball. Let's see how it goes. Cleveland lead by 5, but is that a big enough gap to this? LeBron James lists minutes. So far, Achua with the basketball. Achua finds Ware down low. Kicks to Allen. Allen doesn't take that three. Allen, 6 seconds left. Grayson Allen gets a screen. Allen drives. Allen all the way. Blocked by Kuminga, as that's a bad take by Grayson Allen. He really should be shooting that mid-range bucket as Bridges to Halliburton down low. Halliburton with 2 men on him. Halliburton kicks to Kuminga. Kuminga 3-ball. Doesn't go. Achua rebound. Chris Paul will have to lead the way here for the Raptors, as Chris Paul offensively has been horrendous this season. Paul dancing. Paul drives. Paul lay, fouled, and won. Halliburton with the 3rd personal foul of the game, as now the lead could be cut down to 2 with this Chris Paul free throw. Hits it, as LeBron James been having to rest here in the 4th, as now the lead down to 2. Again, this Cleveland Cavalier roster just struggling without LeBron James on the court, as Rose hit that 3 earlier, finds Post down low. Post gets the pump fake. Post pull up 2, fadeaway 2. That doesn't go. Out of his zone there. Allen with the basketball. Allen finds Paul, as Chris Paul with a chance to tie the ball game with this possession, as Paul gets a screen by Achua. Paul drives. Paul against Rose. Paul still kicks out to Allen. 5 seconds left. Allen gets a screen. Allen takes the wide open 3. Connects from 3. Raptors lead by 1, as James has to check in eventually. Rose with the basketball. Rose finds Quinton Post. Post hasn't had a good game so far. Post down low, blocked by Ware, but fouled by Ware. Ware trying to reason with the ref, but he's a rook. They're not going to listen to him. Quinton Post misses the first, though. His struggles continues as the starters in for both teams, as LeBron back in, as Post ties the game 34-34. Yee will bring it up. Tie ball game 34-34. James will have to carry the Cleveland offense again, as Giddey back to Van Vliet. Van Vliet with the basketball. Van Vliet isoling Van Vliet. Pump fake Van Vliet. Stuck. Van Vliet kicks to Kuzma. 4 seconds left. Kuzma drives. Kuzma lay. Tough lay. Doesn't go. Wembanyama rebound. Good defense by Halliburton. Halliburton with 1 foul to give. Halliburton drives. Halliburton down lane. Tough lay. Got it to go. Tyrese Halliburton slicing and dicing, zigging and zagging, as the lead going to Cleveland by 2. Giddey with the basketball. Guarded by McCain. Gets a double screen. Giddey in space. Giddey, nope. Jared McCain with the personal foul. 2 minutes 30 here in the 4th. With Toronto trail by 2. As both all starters in. So it's whoever could produce the buckets here, and stops Van Vliet to nobody. James with the steal. James in transition, wide open 2. Slams it home, and a costly turnover by Al Horford. And now the lead up to 4. As James doing everything tonight. Van Vliet kicks to Kuzma. Kuzma asking for the ball. Kuzma down low, down lane, got it to go. Jalen Williams couldn't block that one. 2-point ball game, 2 minutes to go. Halliburton with the basketball. Finds McCain. McCain back to Halliburton. Halliburton. McCain into Halliburton. Halliburton finds McCain. McCain doesn't take that one. McCain gets a screen by Wembanyama. McCain drives. McCain stuck. McCain still. McCain down low. Lay. Rims out. Ayton rebound. That's a big rebound by DeAndre Ayton. Giddey in transition. Guarded by Williams. 1 minute 30 to go. Cleveland lead by 2. Giddey finds Van Vliet. Van Vliet pull up 3. Doesn't go. McCain rebound. Rush shot by Fred Van Vliet. It's Halliburton in transition. Halliburton spin. Halliburton stuck in the paint. Halliburton post hook. Got it to go. Tough bucket again. Clutch bucket by Halliburton. 4-point ball game. Van Vliet will bring it up. 1 minute 11 to go. As Cleveland lead by 4. Van Vliet spins. Van Vliet drives. Van Vliet foul, and Halliburton fouls out with 8 points. And that's going to be bad news here, as there goes their playmaker, Van Vliet, at the line for 2. He rarely misses these. Cuts the lead on to 3. 2 with this free throw. Hits both. 2-point ball game, a minute to go. Derrick Rose checks in. LeBron James will be the main man. Throw by Al Horford. James drives. James all the way to the basket. Smokes the layup. Kuzma with the rebound. Toronto in transition now. Kuzma to Van Vliet. Van Vliet doesn't take that corner 3. He'll jog to the top of the key. Takes to Kuzma. Kuzma against Rose. Kuzma stuck. Kuzma drives. Kuzma against Rose. Kuzma still fadeaway 2. Falls in. Ties the game. Big bucket, Kyle Kuzma. 40-40 is the score, as Cleveland have to answer. 1 timeout remaining for Cleveland. Williams finds James. James is going to be the ISO man. James drives. James all the way. Pull up 2. Off the glass. Got it to go. Standard bucket by LeBron James. And he gets the whole go-ahead bucket to go. 2-point lead. Toronto need an answer. They haven't been shooting all that well from 3. As Van Vliet with the basketball finds Kuzma. Kuzma. Thrown by Williams. Kuzma drives. Kuzma kicks to Ayton tough 2. Doesn't go. Offensive rebound. Doesn't go. The foul there by kick ball by LeBron James. It'll be Raptors ball again and timeout. Raptors. We'll get an instant replay on that. Let's see if that was the correct call by the referees. There's 4 in the court. I mean, yeah, it's there. Boom. Barely. Does that warrant a call? Who knows, man, but Toronto will get another opportunity. As Van Vliet gets the basketball. Finds nobody. Williams with the steal. And now Rose in transition. Lays it up and in. A costly turnover as ball don't lie. Van Vliet will bring it up. Quickly finds Al Horford. Al Horford blocked by James, as Raptors again get the ball. As I don't know what's the idea with trying to give the ball to Kyle Kuzma of all people. Van Vliet's been their best 3-point shooter. Giddey catch and shoot 3. That doesn't go. Wembanyama rebound. James will dribble it out, and Toronto can't get this win. Cleveland escaped with it. LeBron James' effort is succeeded, as that is way too close to call here for Cleveland, as that Toronto bench unit causing too much issues for their bench unit. But Cleveland win 44-40. Imagine they had Trae Young as LeBron James, player of the game for sure. There's your stat line. I mean, they did not shoot well from 3. As LeBron James with 23, Halliburton fouled out. Rose with 5, Wembanyama with 3. A complete no-show by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let the starters of the Raptors just claw back in. No pun intended. 44-40 final score here. As next ball game, hey, it's me, the Dallas Mavericks, hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ew, get that matchup on. All right, next ball game.
Oh, say does that star-spangled...
All right, excuse me. All right, welcome to the American Airlines Center here in Dallas, Texas, where the Dallas Mavericks will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. A state-to-state rivalry, we could say. Oklahoma just above Texas. It's 3 Texas teams, but Dallas is the one hosting tonight. Oklahoma City currently the second seed in the Western Conference. Two Western Conference teams: Ty Jerome, Austin Reeves, Tyler Hero, Paolo Banchero, and Derek Lively the second. Your starting lineup for your Dallas Mavericks. Oklahoma City Thunder: Drew Holiday, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Mikal Bridges, Chet Holmgren, and Nikola Jokic. Your starting five for your Mark Daigneault-led Thunder. It'll be Holmgren against Lively, as Holmgren wins the tip. And we are underway here for game number 2. Drew Holiday will bring it up. OKC hoping to prevail comfortably as Drew Holiday immediately throws it away. So never mind, Drew Holiday records his first stat of the game with a turnover. Paolo Banchero against SGA. Big mismatch really as Banchero trying to get to Cook, and Banchero kicks out the Hero. Hero pull up 2. That one connects as Dallas strike first. As Oklahoma City Thunder recorded 0 turnovers in their game against Houston last time out, but they immediately throw their first one here in the first possession of the game as SGA to the basket, fouled and one. Lively with the foul. As SGA the foul, one more. As SGA free throw knocks it down. As Dallas turnover as Holiday slams it home. My fault, I was talking shit to Lindsay Cavaliers. See, if I was facing Toronto, I wouldn't lose by 4 though, or I wouldn't win by 4. I'd personally cook them by like 18. Banchero finds Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin fouled by Holmgren. As Chet Holmgren always has this tendency to be the first person to fucking get in foul issues. As Alexander Sarr will check in for the Thunder. As Obi Toppin missed the second. Jokic gets the rebound. OKC lead by 2. Alexander Sarr down low. Alexander Sarr against Tyler Hero. Sarr almost out of bounds. Post hooked way off. Banchero rebounds. As Banchero, guarded by SGA, finds Hero down low, slams it home with 2, or with 1, 4-2. As now the game's tied up. As SGA will bring it up. Tyler Hero on him, or Ty Jerome, sorry. As Holiday with the basketball. Holiday drives. Holiday all the way. Fouled by Austin Reeves. As more foul issues. As Holiday hits the first. Holiday second. This is the second. The Obi Toppin. As Cam Johnson back checks in. As Johnson drives. Johnson, Euro step, tough shot, doesn't go. Sarr gets the rebound. Finds Jokic down the lane. Finds Alexander Sarr. Alexander Sarr asking for the basketball with Bridges with the basketball though. Bridges finds a wide open Holiday. That one knocks down the wide open 3. As now OKC lead by 4. As what the fuck, yo? They didn't have to diss the Mavericks down low in the bottom right. They said Mavericks on a 8-game losing streak. Exclamation marks, like that's good. As Cam Johnson lays it up and in over Mikal Bridges. That's like crazy disrespect, bro. I take that personally. I would take that personally. Actually, I said that wrong. Holiday to Nikola Jokic. Jokic trying to get to Cook in here. He kicks to Holiday. 8 seconds left. Holiday gets a screen. Holiday. 5 seconds left. Holiday on Hero. Holiday. Floater doesn't go. Terrible possession there by the Thunder as Ty Jerome takes a, what am I saying? Paolo Banchero will pull up 3, knocks it down as now Dallas leads by 1. As SGA with the basketball finds Alexander Sarr. Sarr waiting for a man. Can't find anybody. Sarr finds SGA. SGA misses the dunk. And Cam Johnson gets the rebound. The long rebound as Johnson now finds Ty Jerome. Jerome guarded by Jokic. A bit mismatch here as Jerome finds Banchero. Banchero guarded by Sarr. Banchero step back. Banchero against Sarr. Banchero drives. Banchero post hook away. Doesn't go. Rolls out as Sarr with the rebound. He'll bring up the basketball. Finds SGA. SGA It's only had the N1 so far, and the missed dunk finds Holiday. Holiday. Ball movement is the preferred style of the Thunder right now, as SGA guarded by Jerome. SGA drives. SGA all the way to the rim, lays it up and in. Beats the defender, now takes the lead for the Thunder. Timeout Dallas.
Guard it.
The bench unit has checked in for both teams, apart from Mikal Bridges and Nikola Jokic, and Tyler Hero, Ty Jerome, and that's about it. As Obi Toppin mid-range jumper, that one connects off the feet of Tyler Hero. Beautiful, not beautiful pass. It's a pass from Tyler Hero. It was a good find. Mikal Bridges with the basketball though. OKC so far not settling in very well. Finally finds Nikola Jokic down low. Jokic double team. Jokic post hook. Got it to go. Nikola Jokic lulls those far post hooks as now OKC will take the lead by 1. Jerome with the basketball. As Johnson wide open 3. Doesn't connect. Jokic rebound. So far the Thunder having a big issue with switching their defenders as Jokic traveled, I guess. As Jokic will run down the shot clock here. As 8 seconds to go. Jokic gets a screen by Alexander Sarr. Jokic, pull up 2. Got it. Nikola Jokic extends the lead up to 3 here. 15-12 is the score. Tyler Hero will put up a half-court heave. That doesn't fall, and that's going to do it for the end of the first. OKC lead by 3. Second quarter underway. It'll be Mavericks ball. They'll be bringing it up. Obi Toppin guarded by Jalen Williams finds Ty Jerome guarded by Cason Wallace. Jerome kicks to Thomas. Thomas guarded by Stephon Castle. Thomas gets a screen. Thomas all the way fouled by Jalen Williams. As Thomas at the line for 2 hits the first. Thomas hits both as the lead cut down to 1. Jay Will stays in the game as Wallace will bring it up. Finds Jay Will. Jay Will guarded by Obi Toppin. Finds Bridges. Bridges gets a screen by Jay Will. Bridges drives. Bridges hesitating. Bridges still finds the open lane. Pull up jumper. That one's way off. Wagner rebound. Wagner. Something like that. Jerome with the basketball. Jerome. Ty Jerome. Dribbling on the court, gets a screen by Thomas. Jerome drives. Jerome beats the defender, but kicks out to Johnson. Johnson gets a screen by Obi Toppin. Johnson, 3 seconds left. Johnson hesitating. Johnson pull up 2 connects. Alexander Sarr did not bother to put that hand up. It connects though. As Castle with the basketball finds Sarr, then to Bridges. Bridges waiting for a man. Alley-oop to Sarr connects. As Sarr. Beautiful find with the reverse slam. OKC lead by 1 once again. That's timeout Mavericks. Second timeout for them. More substitutions being made. Jokic and Holiday check in for the Thunder. As Hero and that's about it. Hero checks in. Hero with the basketball guarded by Bridges. Hero gets a screen. Hero pull up 3. That doesn't go. Jay Will with the rebound. Holiday will bring it up, playing point guard. As Holiday, guarded by Jerome, finds Jokic down low. Jokic double team. Jokic finds Castle. Castle to Holiday. Holiday to Bridges. Bridges thought about it. 10 seconds left. Bridges. That was good ball movement for the Thunder, but great defense by the Dallas Mavericks as Bridges misses the 3 ball. As that's going to put into To put the Mavericks in transition. Thomas takes the Hero. Hero blocked by Jay Will. Recovered by Thomas and blocked by Jay Will again. Jay Will with 2 blocks in 1 possession. Holiday drives. Holiday kicks to Jokic. Jokic lay. Got it to go. That's a tough bucket there by Nikola Jokic. That's standard for the MVP. Ty Jerome bring it up. Jerome hands it off to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Will. Jay Will finds Wagner. Wagner pull up, fading 3. That one's off. Holiday rebound. Interesting shot selection by Mo Wagner as Jokic all the way to the basket, muscles his way through. Effortless bucket by Nikola Jokic as now the lead extends up to 5. Jerome with the basketball finds Thomas. Thomas gets the screen by Wagner. Thomas pull up 3, falls in. Beautiful pull up there by Cam Thomas as the lead cut down to 2. Holiday will bring it up as OKC struggling to shoot the 3 ball early on as Castle pull up jumper. That one's off the back iron as Hero gets the rebound. Thomas with the basketball guarded by Holiday. Thomas step back. Thomas drives. Thomas not going far. Holiday still there. Kicks to Jerome. Jerome, 6 seconds left. It's a screen by Wagner. Jerome, pull up 3. That doesn't fall. Jokic rebound. Jokic now finds Bridges. Bridges, pull up 3. Falls in. Mikal Bridges, a shooter from 3. As Jerome will bring it up. The lead back up to 5. Jerome with the basketball. Finds Hero. Hero to Thomas. Thomas against Castle. Thomas drives. Thomas pull up 2. Doesn't fall. Jokic rebound. Good contest by Stephon Castle. Holiday to the basket. Holiday kicks out to Jokic. Jokic pulls the 3. Connects from 3 as well. Nikola Jokic left way too wide open. It's a 12-3 run here. It's OKC trying to pull the gap here. As Jerome with the basketball. Jason Kidd not calling a timeout, even with this run by the Thunder. Hero gets a screen. Hero pull up 3. That connects. Tyler Hero trying to recover the team here as Castle to Bridges. Bridges back to Castle, then to Jay Will. Jay Will trying to find a man. Jay Will finds Jokic. Jokic against Wagner. Jokic step back. Jokic 4 seconds left. Jokic spin. Jokic kicks out to Williams. Williams wide open 3. That doesn't fall. That was a good pass by Nikola Jokic as the shot clock is off. Just the end of the quarter remaining. Hero trying to find a space. He finds a 3 ball. Hero can't convert. Jay Will with the rebound. That's 10 seconds to go for the Thunder. Jokic to Castle. Castle. 5 seconds left to Holiday. Holiday. Holiday takes the deep 3 ball. Doesn't go. Back iron out. And Jay Will gets the offensive rebound. And that's going to do it for the end of the first half. 27-22. Haven't seen much of SGA. But no matter. OKC lead by 5. Damn, I fell in. What the fuck? It actually went in, bro. I thought it was going to be off. I was about to skip that hole. Congrats on your fake $1,000 because they're going to put it in like fucking Menards gift cards. Here's your power rankings. I don't know if these have been updated. Yes, they have, because the Magic have now gone to number 1. Wow. Look at that. Anyways, start of the third quarter. Mark Dagnall talking to his players. Fuck Gordon Hayward, that bitch. I hate Gordon Hayward, bro. Pisses me off. Alright, start of the third quarter will be started by Dallas once again. As OKC lead by 5. Tyler Hero with basketball starters back in for the Thunder and Mavericks. As Banchero takes the 3 ball, connects from 3. Paolo Banchero so far very efficient from 3 this game. As SGA in transition finds Holmgren into Holiday. Holiday finds Bridges catch and shoot 3. That one doesn't go. Banchero rebound. Banchero bringing up the court. Banchero guarded by Nikola Jokic. Banchero hoping to get the Thunder in some more foul trouble. Banchero gets a screen. Banchero drives. Banchero alley-oop intercepted by Chet Holmgren. What a steal by Chet Holmgren as SGA with the basketball here and near the logo gets a screen by Holmgren. SGA kicks to Holmgren. Holmgren in the other end slams it home as OKC. What a play there by Chet Holmgren as Ty Jerome with the basketball finds Lively. Lively had a foul issue against SGA in the first quarter. Finally returns. Banchero with the basketball. Banchero. 8 seconds left. Banchero gets a screen. Banchero pull up 3 ball wide open. That doesn't fall. Lively offensive rebound. Kicks the Hero. Hero pull up 2. That one doesn't go either. Holmgren rebound. Holiday will bring it up. Holiday finds Bridges down low. Bridges lay. Got it to go. Mikal Bridges. Timeout Mavericks. All right, Ty Jerome finds Austin Reeves. OKC lead by 6. Banchero drives. Banchero pull-up jumper. That is going to roll out. Unlucky for Paolo Banchero as SGA with the basketball. SGA drives. SGA to the basket. SGA way too easy. Austin Reeves doesn't even bother to contest, probably because he knew he was being given a foul as Ty Jerome will bring it up. As Banchero with the basketball finds Hero. Hero gets a screen by Lively. Hero hesitating. Hero still. Hero pull up 2. That connects as Jokic to Holiday. Lead is 6 still. Jokic guarded by Banchero finds Holiday. Holiday finds Bridges. Bridges thought about it. Bridges back to Holiday. Holiday drives to the basket. Hesitates. Holiday still pump fake. Holiday to Bridges. Bridges 5 seconds left. Bridges 4 seconds left. Bridges takes the 3 ball. Connects from 3. Tyler Hero couldn't step up with that jab as now the lead up to 11 here for the Thunder. As the Thunder have finally found their form here late in the third. Hero gets a screen. Hero drives. Hero hesitating. Hero drives again. Hero 9 seconds left. Hero drives. Hero still. Hero Gatorade symbol now. 3 seconds left. Hero being completely locked up. Jerome tough 3 ball. That doesn't go. Jokic rebound. And what a defensive display by Mikal Bridges as SGA with the basketball. As SGA finds Jokic down low. Jokic against Hero. Jokic lay. Got it to go. As too little. Tyler Hero. Another big run by the Thunder here in the third. Jerome to Banchero. Banchero to Ty Jerome. Jerome gets a screen. Jerome drives. Jerome tired as well. Jerome drives again. Jerome down to the basket. Jerome stuck. Jerome picks it out to Lively. Gets it just in time. Hero 2 seconds left. Hero will put up a tough mid-range shot. That doesn't go either. Holmgren rebound. OKC still relentless on the defense. And Dallas still figuring out their offense. As SGA to Jokic. Jokic gets a screen. Jokic fading 3 ball. That doesn't go. Hero rebound. As now Jokic is tired. As both teams just haven't seen a foul since the start of the second. As Ty Jerome catch and shoot 3. That one connects. As the lead cut down to 8. As both teams still not calling a timeout, even though they're tired, their players are gassed. SGA drives, SGA in space. Oh, not much space. SGA drives again. SGA step back. SGA pulls the 2. That doesn't go. Hero rebound. Hero finds Banchero. Banchero pull up 2. That one connects as well. Lead cut down to 6. Still no timeouts being called. OKC still have all of theirs. As Holiday finds SGA. SGA so far in this game hasn't done much, just existing as SGA finds Holiday on the cut. Holiday lays it up and in. What a find by SGA. As SGA just, what's that called? Just a nonchalant pass. Hero drives. Hero finds Reeves. Reeves to Banchero. To Hero. Hero is just so tired with this defense. As now Banchero out of luck, doesn't take it, drives instead. 4 seconds left. Banchero drives again. Banchero over Nikola Jokic. Blocked by Jokic. SGA gets the rebound. SGA from half court doesn't go, and that's going to do it for the end of the third. 40-32 is the score. OKC lead by 8 heading into the fourth. All right, final quarter basketball here in the fourth. Nikola Jokic bringing up the basketball as starters of the OKC and the Mavericks rest as Jokic relentless drives and lays it up and in. Nikola Jokic puts the lead up to 10. Jokic was just tired at the end of the third, but he's still in the ball game. Thomas to Obi Toppin to Hero as Hero gets a screen. Hero against Stephon Castle, but stalling away by Holiday. Holiday with the basketball. Does a slow spin. He drives to the basket. Holiday. Euro step lay. That is way off. Thomas rebound. As selfish play by Jrue Holiday, but he's going to get back on defense. Hero with the basketball. Hero. Or like Castle. Another great defender. Gets a screen by Johnson. Finds Johnson. Johnson against Sarr. Hands off to Thomas. Thomas against Holiday. Thomas finds Johnson. Johnson gets Sarr in the air and lays it up and in. Beautiful pump fake by Cam Johnson. As the lead cut down to 8, Holiday will bring it up. Holiday to Alexander Sarr. Sarr trying to find the open man. Finds Castle barely. Castle down low. Lays it up and in on the little post hook. As lead back up to 10. 3 minutes 40 to go. And timeout. The Mavericks. Holmgren checks in. Lively does as well. Hero with the basketball finds Johnson. Johnson wide open 3. That one's good. As you don't leave that guy open for 3. Holiday will bring it up. Holiday finds Holmgren. Holmgren gets a screen by Castle. Holmgren in space. Holmgren takes the contested 3 ball. That doesn't fall. Lively rebound. Hero with the basketball. Gets a moving screen. Gets another screen. Hero, pull up 3. That one doesn't go. Jokic, another rebound. As Jokic finds Holiday. Holiday with the basketball. Holiday gets a screen by Holmgren. Holiday in space. Takes to Holmgren. Holmgren to find Jokic down low. Jokic double team. Jokic spin. Jokic lay. Foul. Nikola Jokic at the end 1. Lively with the shooting foul. Jokic at the line for 1 more. Jokic hits the free throw. That man Jokic could do it all. As Hero with the basketball. Hero needs Gatorade. Hero fouled by Mikal Bridges. As Hero at the line for 2. Hits the first. Hero second. Hits the second. That's the lead down to 8 once again. Holiday will bring it up. OKC will be hoping that Jokic and SGA could close this game and company. As Bridges finds SGA. SGA drives. SGA wide open lane. Finds Holiday. Holiday fouled. Hits the front of the rim. And Ty Jerome gets the first foul of his game. Holiday hits the first. Holiday second. Hits them both. 10-point ball game once again. Hero will bring it up. Hero drives. Hero drives again. Hero foul by Holmgren. Holmgren second foul on the reach-in. Hero gets a screen. Hero pull-up, 3-ball. That one doesn't go. Jokic rebound. Jokic still driving rebound here. As SGA with the basketball. SGA with a jab. SGA thought about it. Drives. SGA to the rim. SGA lays it up and in. Too easy for SGA. We got 9 tonight. Hero with the basketball. Hero drives. Hero to the rack. Hero all the way. Blocked by Holmgren. Reeves kicks it out to Ty Jerome. Jerome 3-ball. That one doesn't go. Jokic rebound. No foul called there as Holiday in transition. Past the basketball. Holmgren was right there. SGA with the basketball. He finds Bridges. Bridges doesn't take that look. He gets the screen. He'll take the 3-ball though. Wide open. Way off. Reeves rebound. Finds Hero. Hero drives. Hero with the basketball. Hero drives again. Hero against Bridges. Hero still having... Oh, never mind. Lays it up and in. 10-point ball game once again. Hero 5 of 14 shooting, and he's been in hell with Mikal Bridges on him. As OKC take their first timeout, one remaining. 1 minute 18 to go. Jokic with the basketball. Finds Holiday. Holiday, trying to find a man, finds Jokic again. And to Bridges. Bridges waiting for a man right back. Bridges still finds Jokic. Jokic down low. Jokic kicks to Holiday. Holiday back to Jokic. Jokic blocked by Lively and Hero in transition. As Hero finds Jokic. Jokic with the steal right back. As SGA will bring it up. As Jokic with the basketball finds Holiday. Holiday with jab. Holiday drives. Holiday going nowhere. Holiday spin. Holiday takes the layup. And it's off. Reeves rebound. As Reeves will bring it up. Kicks to Hero, corner 3. That one falls in. As Jokic finds Holiday into SGA. SGA will bring it up. He's been relatively rested the whole game. As he passes up a wide open lane to Nikola Jokic, who gets the N1. Banchero with the foul. As Nikola Jokic has been excellent this game. As Jokic hits the free throw as well. 10-point ball game once again. Jerome will find Banchero. Banchero step back 3. Doesn't go. Holmgren rebound. Holiday will bring it up, and that's going to do it here tonight for this game. Holiday will run down the shot clock. Another win for the Thunder. 54-44 final score here at the American Airlines Center. Nikola Jokic stars out. A big win there. Built on defense. As a player of the game, Nikola Jokic. Tyler Hero, 16 points, did all he could, but it's not enough to take down the Thunder. There's your stat line. Nikola Jokic with 21, 9, 11. Oh, God. 1 to 2 from 3. Holiday with 10. SGA with 9. Didn't really want to shoot all that much. He was out there dishing and diming with Drew Holiday. That's Jalen Williams with 2 blocks and 2 rebounds. It's truly revolutionary. Aaron Wiggins didn't play, apparently. Fucking amazing game. All right, second game done. OKC win 54-44. As we're going to get the stat lines here. Kyle Kuzma, 24. Van Vliet, 20. Allen, 19. Paul, 12. Giddey with 4. So that's their stat lines for the Raptors. Cavaliers, James with 56. Halliburton with 20 and a foul out. D Rose with 10. Wembanyama with 6. McCain, Williams, and Kuminga all with big fat zeros. As That's that game. And then Tyler Hero 40, 10, and 7 with 5 turnovers. Not enough to take down the Thunder. 20 for Johnson, 19 for Banchero, 11 for Thomas. And Reeves completely locked up as Nikola Jokic with a 49, 19, and 5 assist game. Holiday and SGA with 20. Bridges almost with 20. Holmgren, and then Jay Will with 5 rebounds and 5 blocks. And yeah, next ball game, it's the Celtics. Anthony Simons is back. Hey, look at that. Luka Doncic is also just completely back. I mean, it's not like he was injured for that long. Next game. We'll get us going. I'm my swerve from the corner. All right, welcome here to the Little Caesars Arena here in Detroit, Michigan, where the Detroit Pistons will be hosting the Boston Celtics. Both teams with 3 wins apiece, different losses. But both teams looking for some sort of win here tonight, as DeMar DeRozan has been tearing it up offensively with 0.1 more points. As starting lineup here, LaMelo Ball, Desmond Bane, Jimmy Butler, DeMar DeRozan, Alfred Sengun, your starting five for your Boston Celtics. As Jalen Green, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, Evan Mobley, and Jalen Duren, your starting five for your Detroit Pistons. Bobby Portis still remains out for the Pistons. As Sengun versus Duren. Sengun wins the tip. We are underway for Game 3. DeRozan will bring it up. DeRozan drives. DeRozan pull up, blocked immediately by Evan Mobley as Mitchell gets the rebound. Mitchell drives. Mitchell kicks out to Duren, then to McBride. Why is McBride starting? That's not Jalen Green. It's Mitchell rebound. Oh, you know what I did? I pressed another Boston turnover. As Mitchell drives all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. Detroit on the board for 2. I'll have to fix that, but I think he'll be alright. Oh, Jalen Green's injured. That's why. Okay. I remember now. As DeRozan with the basketball. Gets a screen by Sengun. DeRozan finds Sengun on the cut. Tough shot. No foul called. Duren rebound. As Tatum drives. Tatum all the way. Lays it up and in. As Detroit get off to a 4-0 start here early on. DeRozan will bring it up. Desmond Bane completely sold last time out with a chance to try to tie the game with a 3. He doesn't take the shot as DeRozan hits the tough layup and gets on the board for 2 for the Celtics. McBride with the basketball finds Duren. Duren finds Mobley. Mobley down low, fadeaway 2. That one's way off. Bane rebound. As DeRozan soars through the air and lays it up and in. Ties the ball game 4-4. Pure layups so far this game. As I'm Kevin Harlan, the greatest commentator of all time. Stan Van Gundy is here too. Oh man. Tatum with the basketball gets a screen. Tatum pull up 3 from the corner. That one connects from 3. Jason Tatum. Lethal from the 3-point range. The sole reason Detroit isn't completely winless. As Ball finds DeRozan. DeRozan against Mobley. DeRozan pump fake. DeRozan stuck. DeRozan pump fake. Kicks to LaMelo. LaMelo drives. LaMelo all the way to the rack. Lays it up and in. As Celtics trail by 1 here. Mitchell drives. Mitchell all the way to the basket. Mitchell finds McBride into Mobley. Mobley finds Tatum. Tatum wide open too. Slams it home in timeout. Boston, sorry. R.J. Barrett back in the ball game. Or checks in at least. LaMelo Ball with the basketball guarded by Pritchard. Ball drives, ball all the way. Rejected by Evan Mobley as Barrett recovers it. Barrett finds Sengun. Sengun misses it. Oh my goodness. This is bad offense by the Celtics. Maybe this is the reason why they lost that close game. Tatum sidestep three. Got it to go. JT, what a move. He's just too nice as Jimmy Butler now with the basketball finds Sengun. Sengun drives. Sengun fouled by Duren. Sengun fucking dies. Sengun 2 free throws. This is the first. Sengun hits the second. A trail by 5. Tatum against Butler. Tatum there. Tatum all the way. Fouled and 1. Jimmy Butler with the foul. Tatum so far cooking. As Jared Vanderbilt checks in at center. Of course, the ideal center you want in your lineup. Brandon Miller checks in as well. Brandon Miller drives. Brandon Miller hesitating. Miller hands it off to DeRozan. DeRozan drives. DeRozan against Derrick Jones Jr. looks like. DeRozan still. DeRozan fade away 2. That one rims out. Mitchell rebound. Tatum spin. Tatum to Mitchell. Mitchell guarded by Brandon Miller. Mitchell gets a screen by Tatum. Mitchell by Miller. 8 seconds left. Mitchell in space. Mitchell spin. Mitchell drives all the way. Laid too much on that one. Rebounded by Vanderbilt. DeRozan to Barrett. Barrett finds Miller. Then to LaMelo Ball. Ball by Mitchell. Ball ISO. Ball drives. Ball direct foul by Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up for LaMelo Ball. It's the first. Ball hits both. Cuts the lead down to 6. Pritchard will bring it up. Finds Mobley. Mobley against Miller. Mobley still. Mobley. Fadeaway post hook 2. That one falls out. Sengun rebound. LaMelo Ball will bring it up. Finds Miller. Miller against Wells. Miller finds Barrett. Barrett thought about it. Guarded by Flipowski. Barrett drives. Barrett locked by Mobley. Mobley gets the rebound. Ellis will bring it up. Ellis behind the back. Monte Ellis. Not Monte Ellis. Keon Ellis. Mobley. Pull up 2. Got it to go at the buzzard. And that's going to do it for the end of the first. Boston continues to struggle on offense. Homie Stewart. Burger. All right, started the second. Pritchard with the basketball. Guarded by Scoot Henderson. Pritchard gets a screen by Wells. Pritchard drives. Pritchard kicks out to Wells, then to Buzelis. Flipowski. Pritchard. 3 ball. That one connects. As Detroit Barrage continues to lead up to 11. Barrett hands off to Miller. Miller drives. Miller to Barrett. Barrett. Miller. Guarded by Buzelis. Miller deep 2. Got it to go. As Pritchard. Mobley. Post move finds Pritchard. That's Pritchard wide open pull up 3. That one doesn't connect. Barrett rebound. Jovic down low, kicks to Henderson and to RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett drives. RJ Barrett to the rack, foul and one. As Matas Buzelis gets the first foul of the game. As Barrett misses the free throw, but Miller gets the offensive rebound and gets on the and slams it home for two as he cuts the lead down to 5. Pritchard with the basketball. Wells, McBride, Pritchard, another three-point attempt. That one's off. Henderson with the basketball. Finds Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane, the absolute choke seller he is. Bane finds Sengun on the cut. Sengun slams it home for two. Has lost on an 8-0 run so far. As Pritchard with the basketball. Pritchard still. He's cold out there. Freezing. No Alex Caruso, no AC up in this. Pritchard, 4 seconds left. Pritchard kicks to the wide open Jones Jr., who knocks down the wide open three in timeout. Celtics. Boston did a good job of trying to reel the Pistons back in, but it's a 6-point ball game, and Jason Tatum has checked back in. Bane to LaMelo Ball. Ball finds DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that shot posed up too quick. DeRozan in the mid-range. DeRozan spin. DeRozan lay too much on that one. Tipped out to Tatum. Tatum with the rebound. Tatum in transition all the way. Tatum fouled by Brandon Miller. As Tatum hits the first free throw. Tatum second. Hits the second. We have Tristan Thompson out there. Yeah. It's wraps. As DeRozan with the basketball finds Thompson. Thompson to Bane. Bane hoists up a three. That one rattles in. Cuts the lead down to 5. Pritchard will bring it up. Finds Tatum. Tatum gets a screen. Tatum fading 3-ball. That one connects. Fading 3-ball. Fading 2. Connects as Tatum still hasn't missed this game. 6 for 6. He's got 17. Bane with the basketball. Bane finds Ball. Ball wide open 3. That one way off. Derek Jones Jr. with the rebound. Pritchard with the basketball now. Pritchard against LaMelo Ball. Pritchard gets a screen. Pritchard with the screen. Pritchard drives. Pritchard hesitating. Pritchard drives again. Kicks to Tatum. Tatum jab. Tatum tough 3-ball. That one doesn't go. And rebounded by Desmond Bane as Tatum misses his first. As now DeRozan drives. DeRozan stuck. DeRozan, is he going to kick it out? Finds LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball pump fake lay. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Tipped back in by LaMelo Ball. As Detroit shooting a scorching hot 60% almost. Tatum wide open 3. Contested enough though. Thompson rebound. Bane with basketball. Bane. Or by McBride. And to Tristan Thompson. And to Brandon Miller. Miller gets a screen by Thompson. Miller takes the wide open 3. That doesn't go though. Jones rebound. Pritchard finds Tatum. Tatum with 10 seconds on the clock. Here in the second. Tatum moves to the top of the key. Tatum pull-up jumper. Missed it. Miller rebound. Miller can have a half-court heave, full-court heave. Doesn't go. That's going to do it for the end of the first. 22-27. Detroit lead by 5. Here's the other games that are happening, that are going to happen anyways. Hornets at Timberwolves and Clippers at Rockets. Pure lowlights being showed. Well, there you go, your top performers, Jason Tatum and Desmond Bane. All right. Donovan Mitchell to Miles LeBron, into Evan Mobley. Mobley to Tatum. Tatum, catch and shoot. Look, rattles in as Jason Tatum moves back where he left off in the first, back here in the second, as he knocks down the long triple. DeRozan drives. DeRozan fouled by Tatum. Tatum first foul of the game. As Butler with the basketball. Butler kicks to LaMelo Ball. 5 seconds left. Ball. ISO. Ball. Step back. Tough 2. Doesn't go. Durant rebound. Mitchell. Step back 3. That one doesn't go either. DeRozan rebound. DeRozan finds LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball guarded by Mitchell. Ball. Hesitating. Ball drives. Ball to the basket. Ball kicks out to Sengun. Recovered by Sengun. Sengun fouled and 1. Alfred Sengun at the line for 1 more to cut the lead down to 5. Hits the free throw. Timeout. Pistons. First timeout for them. What the fuck? That's on my damn phone, bruh. Who caused the turnover? LaMelo Ball takes to Sengun. Sengun. What the fuck? Alright. Oh, Durant gets the rebound on that one. The lead's still 5. Mobley could change that though for a fadeaway 2 to airball. Tatum instead will get fouled. And 2 free throws coming up for Jason Tatum. Butler with the foul, and Tatum hits the first. Tatum hits both, and then Jimmy Butler loves fouling. Can't help it. LaMelo Ball, bring it up. Ball finds Bane. Bane drives. Bane spin. Bane all the way, lays it up and in. Beautiful move, Desmond Bane. Trying to come alive here in third. Boston trail by 5 still. As Pritchard with the basketball. Pritchard sizing up LaMelo Ball. Pritchard still heading into the paint. Pritchard still. Pritchard drives. Pritchard foul. Pritchard and one. LaMelo Ball with the foul. And Pritchard at the line for one more. That's a lot of contact there by LaMelo Ball. Pritchard free throw. Hits it. 8-point Detroit lead. Ball to Sengun, then to Desmond Bane. Bane to LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball wide open three. Connects from three as the lead back down to 5. As Tatum with the basketball. Tatum in space. Tatum drives. Tatum ripped by LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball with the steal. Ball the other way. Ball finds Miller. Miller deep 2. Connects from the deep 2 as the lead cut down to 3 here. Pritchard finds Mobley, then to Tatum. Tatum waiting for a man, finds McBride. McBride doesn't take that, finds Pritchard. Pritchard deep 3 ball. That one's off. And rebound, or ball will go to the Boston Celtics out of bounds on Jalen Duren. There's the most efficient league leaders this season, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as a guard is on it. What the hell? What the helly? What the helly, Burton? SGA just might be Michael Jordan. No, I'm joking. That one's off. Duren rebound. That was a chance to tie the game. Going sailing by Wells to Pritchard. Pritchard. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Pritchard gets a screen by Wells. Pritchard pull up 3 contested. Doesn't go. Sengun gets the defensive board over Duren. Pritchard's been stinking it up so far. Ball hands off to Miller. Miller to Sengun. Sengun. Drive, Sengun, pull-up jumper. That one doesn't go either. Pritchard rebound. As I don't know what's with these players and deciding to do a pull-up jumper. Having Mobley wide open 3. Connects from 3. Gonna leave that man wide open with that much time. LaMelo Ball will bring it up. Finds R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett drives. R.J. Barrett. A lot of contact there with the and one as well. What a shot by R.J. Barrett. Duren gets his second as R.J. Barrett, a circus shot, hits the free throw as well. 3-point ball game once again here. Tatum against Barrett. Tatum isoing up. Tatum drives. Tatum down low. Tatum lay. Missed it. R.J. Barrett with the defensive effort. Henderson with the basketball. Henderson finds LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball. Floater. Doesn't go. And timeout. Pistons as they look at an injury. Another one. This time to Peyton Pritchard as he's holding his ankle there. As Pritchard's going to be checked out. Keon Ellis checks in. And Scottie Pippen Jr. also checks in. As Pippen Jr. gets a double screen. Pippen Jr. first minutes on the court as a Piston, as he immediately gets fouled by Scoot Henderson. Pippen Jr. was traded away from the Louisville Cardinals in that Julius Randle trade, as Pippen Jr. hits 1 of 2 from his free throws, 1 of 2, 50%. Scoot Henderson will bring it up. As Henderson finds Barrett. Barrett gets a screen by Sengun. Barrett fading 3 ball way outside. Doesn't go. Flipowski rebound. And Evan Mobley looking to take the final shot of the quarter. Mobley all the way, fouled and one. Brandon Miller trying to contest that one, but You can't contest a 7-footer like that at the rim. Mobley free throw hits it. And now Detroit in control here. Bane will bring it up. They need a 3 here for some momentum. Bane, deep 3 ball. Doesn't go, and that's going to do it for the end of the third. (35-42) heading into the final quarter of basketball here in Little Caesars Arena. As Desmond Bane gets that 3-point to go at the start of the fourth. Mitchell with the basketball. Finds Wells. Followed by Barrett. Wells. Finds Jones Jr. Then to Wells. Jaden Wells again. Wells gets a screen. Wells drives. Wells to the basket. Wells, tough shot, doesn't go. Henderson gets the rebound. Finds Barrett. Barrett, corner 3, contested. Doesn't get that one to fall. Mitchell rebound. As Boston trail by 4. Mitchell to Fafowski. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell drives. Mitchell to the basket. Mitchell pull-up jumper. Rolls out. Henderson rebound as the lead still 4. Henderson finds Miller. Miller, tough lay. Doesn't go. Fafowski rebound. Donovan Mitchell was terrible tonight. As Fafowski with the basketball. Finds Mitchell. Mitchell with the basketball. Mitchell, step back threes, 1 of 5. Make that 1 of 6 or 2 of 6 as Fafowski gets the foul. Detroit get the 3-point to count. Barrett with the basketball finds Butler. Butler gets a screen. Butler hasn't done anything this game. He's been in foul trouble all game as he misses his wide open pull-up 3. McBride now finds Wells. Wells kicks to McBride. McBride to Jones Jr. Jones Jr. finds Wells. Wells down low to Duren. Duren down low against DeRozan. Duren step through. Duren kicks out to Mitchell. Mitchell tough 3. Doesn't go. Duren offensive rebound. Lays it up and in. As everything going smoothly for Detroit here in the fourth. Boston with no answer defensively or offensively. Butler spin. Butler hesitating. Butler drive. Butler all the way to the rack. Lays it up and in. 7-point Detroit lead. As both teams shooting made 16 shots, but Detroit on a lot more attempts, I think. Forgot. Derek Jones Jr. to Wells. Jaden Wells looking for a man. Gets a screen by Duren. Wells drives. Wells kicks out to McBride. McBride corner 3. That one's good as well. And now Celtics take a timeout as Detroit lead by 10 with 2 minutes 20 to go. They take their first timeout. 1 timeout remaining for Boston. LaMelo Ball will bring it up. Ball gets a screen by Sengun. Ball pull up 3. That one's good. Cuts the lead down to 7. Tatum will bring it up. Tatum's been excellent this game. Tatum drives. Tatum pump fake. Tatum step through. Tatum jab. Tatum kicks out to McBride. McBride against Bane. McBride kicks out to Mobley. Mobley 6 seconds left. Mitchell thought about it. 4 seconds left. Mitchell drives. Mitchell to the basket. Mitchell all the way. Lays it up and in. Off the glass. Donovan Mitchell 3 of 8 so far. LaMelo Ball with the basketball. Ball drives. Ball all the way. Ball tough shot. Foul by Duren. Duren 3rd personal foul for him. LaMelo Ball hits it first. LaMelo Ball hits it both. 7-point ball game here. Mitchell to McBride. McBride to Duren, sorry. Duren, top of the key. There by Sengun. Finds Mobley. Mobley drives. Mobley all the way to the rack. Misses the layup. LaMelo Ball with the rebound. Ball. Hesitating. Ball. Finds DeRozan. DeRozan blocked by Mobley. And that'll be out of bounds for Celtics ball. Mobley. Here's the runner-up DPOY. He's showing why he was such a great defender. Butler to Sengun, then to LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball, 3-ball. Doesn't go. And rebounded by Tatum. Mitchell with the basketball. Mitchell, spin. Mitchell, under a minute to go here in the fourth. Mitchell finds McBride. McBride doesn't take that three. Gets a screen by Mobley. McBride handles. McBride drives. McBride. 5 seconds left. McBride still kicks out to Mitchell. Mitchell to Tatum. Tatum, 3-ball contested. 3-ball. That doesn't go. LaMelo Ball with the rebound. Under 40 seconds to go here. LaMelo Ball drives in transition behind the back. Ball, tough shot. Tries to draw the foul. Doesn't go. Durant rebound. And Mitchell bring it up. Try to take up all the shot clock here. McBride finds Mobley. Mobley drives. Mobley pull up 2. That one falls, and that's going to be the dagger here if the game wasn't already settled enough. LaMelo Ball quickly bring it up. Finds DeRozan. DeRozan catch and shoot 3. That one's off. Tatum rebound. They're not going to foul. Standard win for the Detroit Pistons. They looked relatively comfortable all game as Boston couldn't really mount a big of enough challenge as 45 final score here in Detroit. Detroit wins. That would be huge for their season standings in the Eastern Conference. Jason Tatum player of the game, for sure. (22-10) for Tatum and Mobley. LaMelo Ball 14, but on terrible shooting actually. Just terrible shooting all around. All right, next game. 3 games down, 4 to go. Pritchard, he'll be all right. Hyperextended. Aren't those injuries supposed to be more serious in a couple days? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. All right, next game. Let me ping this actually. All right, welcome to the Toyota Center here in Houston, Texas, where the Houston Rockets will be hosting Los Angeles Clippers. LAC currently on. Oh, they tied their season series or their weekly series. They played 1, lost 1. James Harden struggling since arriving to his new home here in LA. Only 16 points per game in the last couple games. Very low usage, but no matter. James Harden, Luka Doncic, Paul George, Zion Williamson, and Anthony Davis. Your starting five for your LA Clippers as Tyrese Maxey, Jaylen Brown, Amen Thompson, Nas Reed, and Onyeka Okongwu. Your starting five for your Houston Rockets. And Okongwu versus Anthony Davis as AD wins the tip. We are underway here for Game 4. Paul George starts off with a missed 3 ball. As Thompson finds Maxey. Maxey finds Brown. Brown, pump fake, Brown. Guarded by Luka. Brown drives, Brown, pull-up jumper. That one doesn't connect. Williamson rebound. Zion Williamson hasn't really been welcome since his traded day from Toronto to LAC, as he's already on his way out, or being looked to be on his way out. No trades being sent through for the 6'6", 300-pounder, as Luka Doncic takes a step back too. I don't think he's 300 pounds, but he's near 300 pounds. As Houston missed another one. Luka with the basketball. George still on that injury as Harden picks up his dribble, guarded by Amen Thompson. Takes to Paul George. Paul George pull up, takes to Harden. Harden catch and shoot 3. That one doesn't go. As Harden back in Houston, a town that built his career, as Jaylen Brown pull up 3 ball is good. As Houston now take the lead. They lead by 1. Houston currently up and down season so far. They beat the best team in the Eastern Conference, the Orlando Magic, but have been losing ever since, as Onyeka Okongwu gets the rebound, a hard rebound over AD. Amen Thompson in transition all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. Amen Thompson, such an athletic player, one of the most athletic players I've seen. As Harden to Luka, and to George. George drives. George trying to find a shot. Still George. George retreats. George pump fake. Guarded by Harden. Harden now against Maxey. Gets a screen. Harden pull up 3 over Maxey. Doesn't fall in. Thompson rebound. As Clippers starting to struggle shooting the basketball early on here. Thompson with the basketball. Thompson finds Maxey. Maxey guarded by Harden. Back to Thompson. Thompson finds Davis. Davis with the steal. Brown was supposed to get that pass, but no. Paul George to Zion Williamson, intercepted by the Rockets. As now the Rockets in the break finds Thompson. Thompson behind the back. Thompson fouled by AD. And 2 free throws coming up for Amen Thompson. AD with the first foul of the game. Thompson missed the first. Not really the best shooter in the league. Thompson, 2 free throws. Thompson hits second free throw, hits the second. Zubac checks in for the Clippers. Dyson Daniels checks in as well. Paul George still messing around with his right shoulder. That's timeout. Clippers only scored 2 points here in the first 3 minutes of game. And Tyronn Lue will talk that one over. Paul George will inbound the ball. George finds Doncic. Doncic wide open lane, swings in and slams it home. As someone there trying to go in for the steal did not pay off. Left for an easy 2. Jaylen Brown with the basketball. Hit that 3 earlier. Brown, or by Luka. Brown spin. Brown drives. Brown to the basket. Brown kicks out to Thompson. Thompson against George. Gets the screen by Naz Reid. Thompson all the way. Kicks out Reid. Reid out to Okongwu. Okongwu deep 2. Connects. Okongwu shooting big man. As Clippers 2 of 6 so far. Rockets 3 of 5. Luka spin. Luka drives. Luka muscles his way through. Fouled by Jaylen Brown. That's Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul of the game. And Luka at the line for 2. Luka hits the first. Luka's second. Misses the second. 1 or 2 from strike. Maxey will bring it up. Maxey finds Beasley. Beasley down low. Beasley fouled by Luka. And now Luka is in foul trouble. As Beasley at the line for 2. Beasley hits the first. Now Luka sits his ass on the bench as Beasley hits both free throws, unlike Luka Doncic. Malik Beasley confirmed better than Luka Doncic. You heard it here, folks. Such sad news that KB would not want to hear is Paul George still containing the basketball. He's being double-teamed as Zubac gets the wide open lane. Double-teaming an injured Paul George. We have no shame here in Houston. As Tyrese Maxey with the basketball. They're by Andrew Nembhard. That's a screen by Jalen Suggs. Maxey currently one of the top scoring players in the league as Maxey drives. Maxey got it to go. So far, a great start for the Rockets as they lead by 5. Daniels with the basketball, started by Jalen Suggs, a great defender himself, as Daniels finds Nembhard. Nembhard guarded by Maxey. Nembhard down low to Sam Hauser against Williamson. He's double teamed. Kicks to Paul George, corner 3. Knocks it down. Left way too wide open. Paul George with a great jump shot. That's the lead up to 2. Sabonis with the basketball. Sabonis drives. Sabonis all the way to the basket. Blocked by Zubac. Met them at the rim. As Houston will get another opportunity. Brandon Podziemski checks in for the Clippers. Hauser finds Suggs. Suggs wide open too. That doesn't fall in as Hauser gets the offensive rebound. Suggs gets a screen by Hauser. Shit. Hauser catch and shoot 3. Doesn't fall. Williamson putting up an amazing defensive effort of leaving the man wide open as Danny Avila corner 3 to take the lead. Knocks it down. Avila beats the buzzer and now Clippers lead by 1 heading into the break of the second quarter. Start of the second quarter. Houston find themselves down 1 as Jalen Suggs with a wide open lane. He lays it up and in effortlessly. A scoop layup, and now Houston retake the lead. Zion Williamson will bring up the basketball. Zion Williamson guarded by Sam Hauser, one of the terrific defenders. As Zubac down low, almost out of bounds. Picks up his dribble. Zubac down low, ripped by Sabonis. Sabonis with the steal. Finds Jalen Suggs. Suggs in transition behind the back. Kicks to nobody. Williamson with the steal. Suggs with a terrible pass. He could have taken it on that slow. And Williamson finds Daniels. Daniels kicks to Williamson. Williamson not really taking it seriously around the perimeter, but down low he is a threat as he shows there. A threat to his teammates. Suggs with the basketball. Suggs drives. Suggs drives again. Spins. Suggs lay. Missed it. Daniels with defensive effort. And he gets his own rebound as well. Nembhard finds Daniels. Daniels guarded by Suggs. Finds Williamson. Williamson mid-range shot connects from close range and timeout Rockets. All right, Maxey will get us started here. Houston trail by 1 once again as Maxey had space. Finds Thompson instead. Guarded by Avila. Thompson handles. Thompson drives. Thompson step back 2. Pulls it. Knocks it down. Beautiful move there by Amen Thompson. James Harden with the basketball. Harden gets a double screen. Harden drives. Harden step back. Harden still. Harden finds Williamson in the post. Williamson double team. Williamson, can he find the open man? Williamson still kicks to Harden. Harden pump fake. Harden down low drives. Harden lay fouled by Maxey. Maxey first foul of the game. Harden hits the first tie game. Harden hits both free throws. Thompson gets a screen. Thompson, or by Advia. Thompson still. Thompson drives. Thompson to the basket. Kicks to Nesmith. Aaron Nesmith to Thompson. 4 seconds left. Thompson gets a screen. Thompson drives. Thompson pull up 2. Great defense there by the Clippers as Zubac gets the rebound. Williamson drives. He's tired. He's absolutely gassed. Williamson drives again. Williamson refusing to pass this basketball, really. He's just used up the entire shot clock as Williamson will force up to take a tough shot, and he misses it. Okongwu rebound. As Neesmith pull-up jumper way off. Advia rebound. As Daniels with the basketball finds Thompson. Thompson with a steal. Finds Neesmith. Neesmith with a wide open basket. Slams it home, and now Houston lead by 1. James Harden will bring it up. Timeout. Clippers. Zubac finds Daniels. Zion Williamson still on the court. This is why his trade value is the value of a $5 meal deal from McDonald's. That's live. I'd take a value meal deal from McDonald's any day over Zion Williamson as James Harden hits the mid-range shot. Jalen Suggs will bring it up. Suggs to Marcus Smart into Amen Thompson. Thompson. On a man, finds Miles Reed. Miles Reed wide open three. He can shoot threes. He knocks down that three as well. As Houston lead by 2 now. Biggest lead of the game. Not sure. James Harden with the basketball. Harden takes a pull-up 3. That one's off. Thompson rebound. So far, Clippers struggling offensively. Houston just hanging on as what the hell is that pass? But Okongwu gets it. Kicks out to Marcus Smart. Catch and shoot 3. Marcus Smart way off as Smart fights for the rebound. But no, Daniels gets it. Dyson Daniels with the hustle. Daniels down low against Smart. Misses it. Smart with a great defense. And Smart now in transition finds Amen Thompson. Amen Thompson's doing everything really. As Thompson finds Okongwu down low. Okongwu stuck against Zubac. Okongwu still a 3-second violation. I don't know why he just didn't go up for the shot. You're pretty strong, man. Paul George was asked. Paul George takes it. Advia. Advia gets a screen. Advia pull up 3. Connects from 3. Now Clippers lead by 1. Really just trading punches here between the two. Jalen Suggs 3-ball over Harden. Connects! As now Houston will lead at break 22-23. Jalen Suggs beats the buzzer. And that's going to do it for the first half. All right. Start of the third. Start of the second half. Houston will get us started here. Both teams struggling offensively, to say the least. Okongwu with the basketball finds Tyrese Maxey. ISO, Maxey, spin, Maxey, step back. Maxey kicks to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown drives. Jaylen Brown all the way. Jaylen Brown elevating for that slam. And now Houston lead by 3. James Harden to Luka Doncic. And to Paul George. Paul George to Luka. Luka to Williamson. Williamson will hoist up a deep 3-ball. That one doesn't connect. Okongwu rebound. As every shot Zion Williamson takes, his trade value goes down. I just love making fun of Zion Williamson, dude. Now that we have a valid reason to, it's just fuel to the fire. As Maxey drives, Maxey spins, Maxey fouled by James Harden as AD sent that ball to fucking LA. Maxey misses the second, 1 of 2 from the strike. As Luka finds Williamson. Williamson lays it up and in. As Maxey with the basketball. Maxey against Harden. Houston lead by 2. Maxey ISOing. Maxey still. 10 seconds to go. Maxey spin. Maxey handles. Maxey's floater. Beautiful move. Tyrese Maxey. As Williamson, he's tired already. It's barely been the start of the third, guys. As Paul George pump fake. Zion Williamson's having a bigger crisis than Paul George. Paul George is injured and Naz Reid gets the foul. Who shot that one? Was it AD? I think AD shot a 3 and he missed it. I was opening my candy, bro. Y'all can't relax real quick as Tyrese Maxey with the basketball gets a screen out on Onyeka Okongwu. Maxey drives. Maxey fouled by Luka. Luka's second foul for him. There's no way they don't put cocaine in these candies and shit, bro. This shit's like looking crazy. As Jaylen Brown throws it away, but picked off by Dyson Daniels, but the Rockets fall still. The Great Barrier Reef doing things like Houston Rockets upcoming schedule. It's Andre Drummond and the Minnesota Timberwolves up next, and Stephen Curry and the Cardinals for the next 2 games for them, as Naz Reid will hoist up a 3 over Zion Williamson. That one doesn't go. Dyson Daniels the other way. Alley to AD, gets it to fall, and now it's a 2-point ball game. Both teams can't be separated by much, really. It's timeout Rockets. As this has been really a generational game when it comes to offense. And both teams are shooting 50%, so somehow they've only scored 26 though. It's the third though, so maybe I'll allow it. Okongwu inbounds it to Suggs, and Suggs immediately gets fouled by Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis' second personal foul. That's a silly foul by Anthony Davis. Jaylen Brown down low against Paul George. Now Thompson. Thompson gets a screen. Thompson way out from 3. Doesn't fall. George rebound. George. What about Jaylen Brown? George finds Daniels. Daniels. Took the basketball. Guarded by Suggs. Daniels finds George. George guarded by Brown. As Zubac sets the screen as George wide open 2. Connects. As now it's a tie game. This has been such a slow game. Both teams just looking for a patient shot. Whoever gets on a run then could definitely win this game here. Jalen Suggs finds Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey stepped through lane, got it to go. Retakes the lead for the Rockets. As James Harden will bring it up. Harden finds Daniels. Daniels going to go to Zion Williamson down low. Zion Williamson double team. Williamson finds Harden. Harden contested three. Doesn't go. The Zubats offensive rebound. Lay got it to go. As that's the overcommitment there on the Zion Williamson. As the defense broke down there. Suggs with basketball finds Suggs fouled by George. First foul for him. 14th foul for the Clippers. As foul troubles continue for the Clippers. As they are too handsy right now. As Sabonis hoists up a three. Converts from three. Sabonis was feeling that one. And he drains it. Now it's a 3-point Houston Rockets lead. Is the stream still up? I hope it is. I think it isn't. I've been commentating nothing. Check right now, bro. Advia finds Williamson down low. Williamson against Sam Hauser. 4 seconds left. Williamson fade away 2. Doesn't go. Sabonis rebound. As Thompson pull up 2. That one back iron and now Williamson rebound. Daniels finds George. George to Williamson. Williamson. Guarded by Hauser. Williamson drives. Williamson hesitating. Williamson still. Williamson kicks out to Zubats, then to Advia. Whatever. Advia drives. Advia hesitating. Advia still. He's stuck. He's double team. Kicks to Daniels. Daniels to beat the buzzer. Drains the 3, and it's a tie ball game once again. Can you believe it? These guys are just, it's like they don't want to win. They're just letting each other have a couple open shots, you know. As Clippers and Houston are tied 3-3. Both teams really can't be separated by much. Brown gets a screen. Brown pull up triple. Got it. As 2.2 left on the clock here in the third. George from half court. Good if it goes. It doesn't go, and that's going to do it for the end of the third. 33-36. Your assist of the game. All right, James Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 3. James Harden still finds Williamson. Williamson still in the game. He's really not checked out. He's still dead tired. He drives to the basket. Williamson in the post. Williamson fade away 2. Doesn't go anyways. Sabonis rebound. This game has severely been affected by the amount of possessions Zion Williamson has had this game. As Maxey drops the ball, a careless turnover by Tyrese Maxey. James Harden the other way, left way too wide open for 3, and he converts, makes him pay. You don't disrespect James Harden like that from 3. Now it's a tie ball game once again. Unbelievable. Tyrese Maxey with the basketball, gets a screen by Malik Beasley. Maxey really needs to take over here as Maxey drives. Maxey blocked by Williamson as Tyrese Maxey really should have made that one. That's Advia with basketball. Advia finds. Looks like he's going to find Williamson down low. He's going to get double team for sure. Williamson double team. Kicks to Harden wide open 3. Converts again. James Harden back-to-back 3s, and now Clippers lead by 3. As timeout, Rockets.
Started.
Amen Thompson gets the inbound. Finds Maxey. Maxey all the way, misses the layup. Daniels interferes as Williamson with the basketball. Williamson gets a screen. Williamson drives. Williamson all the way to the basket, fouled by Sabonis. Starters check in. Much superior Clippers lineup now. Let's see what they do as they immediately foul Luka Doncic. Miles Reed, second personal foul. AD get the inbound. Finds Paul George. Paul George gets a screen. Paul George takes the three. Doesn't go. Okongwu gets the rebound. Maxey will bring it up. Houston desperately needs some buckets here. Tyrese Maxey's been struggling all game. Okongwu with the basketball. By Anthony Davis. Back to Amen Thompson. Thompson waiting for a play. Thompson gets a screen by Naz Reid. Thompson in space. Thompson pump fake. Thompson floater. Got it to go. Amen Thompson's been pretty solid this game so far. Luka Doncic will bring it up. Luka Doncic can't help himself with foul a bit this game. Luka to Harden. Then to George. George the jab. George drives. Thompson there. George still. George spin. George lay. Got it. Amen Thompson wasn't ready for that move. The old spin cycle is now it's a 3-point ball game once again. Thompson, ISO gets a screen by Reed. Thompson drives. Thompson step back. Thompson gets the pump fake. Thompson floater doesn't go. Back iron. AD rebound. Clippers with a chance to double their lead. As Williamson with the basketball. Williamson gets a screen. Williamson had space. God damn. Luka drives. Luka all the way. Misses the layup. Maxey with a great contest on the 6'7" guard. The Slovenian as Maxey pull up three. Doesn't go. Davis rebound. No foul called. Wasn't really a foul anyways. George with the basketball. Guard by Jaylen Brown. George takes to Williamson. Williamson finds Luka. Luka from three. Got it to go. Timeout, Houston. As an 11-1 here. Tyrese Maxey has been nowhere to be found here tonight. Neither has Jaylen Brown. Maxey spin. Maxey drives. Maxey against Harden. Maxey picks up his dribble. Maxey pick it out. Finds Thompson. That's to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown spin. Jaylen Brown drives. Jaylen Brown still unable to get that shot off and misses it anyways. Great defense by the Clippers. George spin. George drives. George still. George lay. Tough shot. Doesn't go. Brown rebound. Brown to Maxey. Maxey lay. Got it to go. 4-point ball game as they trail by 4. I already said that. Under a minute to go. Houston not really in any condition to hit any threes as of now. George handles. George to the basket. Kicks to Harden. Harden, 9 seconds left. Harden drives. Harden fouled by Maxey as he was about to get beat to the rim. So it's a bold foul. Third team foul. George finds AD. AD left with room. AD double team finds George into Harden. Harden still Harden. Harden double team finds Williamson. Williamson's now fouled. He's going to be sent to the line for 2. He's tired. He's not a really good free throw shooter as he misses the first. Still a 4-point ball game. Williamson hits the second. 1-2 from the stripe. Clippers lead by 5. Houston needed 3. Maxey, pump fake. Maxey to Reed. Reed catch and shoot 3. Doesn't go. Doncic rebound, and they're going to foul George, it looks like. Yeah, Paul George at the line for 2. This is the first. Paul George second. Hits the second. 1-2 from the stripe. Timeout, Rockets. They've really not been hitting threes, the Houston Rockets. As they now need to hit 2 threes in a row to try to tie this game. As Okongwu has to inbound the ball somewhere, finds Naz Reid. Naz Reid to Okongwu, into Naz Reid. Naz Reid, hurry up, you don't got much time. Maxey down low, Maxey down low, Maxey fouled. That was Harden with the personal foul, and that's really not what they needed. As Maxey hits the first. I'm pretty disappointed in Tyrese Maxey's performance tonight. Not the performance we're used to, as Luka Doncic is going to get fouled, and he rarely misses these. They still lead by 4. Make it 5. Make it 6. Just the game plan all over the place with Rockets. Niles Reed catch and shoot three over. Williamson drains it, as that's exactly what they needed. They're going to have to foul quickly here. They're going to foul Harden. Harden rarely misses free throws. They need a miracle here. Harden hits the first. 4-point ball game. 5-point ball game. They need another miracle. Okongwu hits Maxey. Maxey in transition. Maxey finds Naz Reid. Naz Reid, another 3-point shot. That one's off. George rebounds. And that's going to do it here. Clippers, a scrappy win to say the least. 50-45 final score here in the Toyota Center. Toyota Center. Oh my God. Why can't I not speak? And I can't believe Zion Williamson actually won the game here. He was so terrible, but they still won. I can't believe it. Houston, be ashamed. Player of the game, fucking none of y'all. You're all shit. We had 3 people go above 10 points. Yeah, fuck out of here, bro. This game was so incredibly slow. Zion Williamson just can't believe he won. Alright. Yeah, that game was a musty game. 50-45 final score here. I'll look at the stat line so far. Tatum 53, Mobley 22, Mitchell 16. Terrible shooting. Pritchard 12, LaMelo Ball 35, Bane 19, Sengun 15, Miller 14, Barrett 12. And in this game, Maxey 27. Again, just you need more from him. Jaylen Brown 19, Thompson 16, Naz Reid 15, Suggs 10, James Harden 29, Luka Doncic 23, Paul George 18, Avia 15, Zion 12. Bailed out by free throws. And the next game, oh boy. It's the Charlotte Hornets, guys. Truly a basketball franchise of the ages. Up next. All right, welcome to the Target Center here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where the Minnesota Timberwolves will be hosting the Charlotte Hornets, West versus East, here tonight in this game. So far, both teams with almost similar records. Kyrie Irving's completely fallen off the rails here in the last couple games, completely being exposed as Charlotte's only won one of the last 6. But Kyrie Irving, Josh Hart, DeAndre Hunter, Scotty Barnes, Jakob Poeltl, your starting five for your Charlotte Hornets as the Timberwolves, John Morant, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Johnson, Kevin Durant, and Nick Claxton, your starting five for your Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota in white, Charlotte in purple. Poeltl wins the tip here underway for game 5. Barnes with the basketball, gets a double screen. Scotty Barnes drives. Scotty Barnes all the way to the rack. Gets us going with early 2 as John Morant will bring it up. Morant gets a screen by Claxton. Morant finds nobody. Poeltl with the steal. Irving the other way. Irving finds Barnes. Barnes down low against Kevin Durant. Almost gets picked free. Irving spin. Irving lay. Tough lay. That doesn't go. Claxton rebound. Cunningham in transition now. Finds Morant. Morant finds Johnson, then to Morant. Morant gets a screen. Morant, pull up, 3-ball. That one's good. Automatic for John Morant. No semi-automatic. Irving with the basketball. Finds Hart. Hart down low to Barnes. Barnes against Kevin Durant. Barnes Kicks out to Irving. Irving. ISO. Irving drives. Irving. Pull up 2. Got it to go. Tough bucket. Kyrie Irving. Morant will bring it up. Cunningham with the basketball. By Josh Hart finds Morant down low. Morant at the baseline. By Irving. Morant gets a screen. Morant drives. Morant all the way to the rack. Morant still. Morant kicks out to Johnson into Cunningham. Cunningham with a tough 3-ball. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. Hurdle rebound. Hunter the other way. Hunter kicks to Irving. Irving jab. Irving kicks to Barnes. Back to Irving. Irving hesitating. 9 seconds left. Irving gets a screen. Irving pull-up jumper. That one falls in for 3 as Kyrie Irving back in his Hooper cell. Morant. Minnesota trail by 4 early on here. Durant finds Morant. Morant ISO on Irving. Morant drives. Morant spinning. Morant still. Morant 4 seconds left. Morant racing down the whole shot clock. Morant pull up 2. Got it to fall though. That wasn't a total waste. Irving with the basketball. Gets a screen by Pirtle. Irving. ISO. Irving. Step back. Irving. Step back 3. Irving. Can't convert. Claxton rebound. That was a good look by Kyrie Irving. Cunningham 2. Johnson drives. Finds Durant. Durant fouled by Barnes. Barnes first foul of the game. First foul of the game entirely. Durant at the line for 2. Durant hits both free throws. Tied game and timeout. Charlotte. As Dylan Brooks will end on the ball, finds Jakob Pirtle. Pirtle finds Quentin Grimes. Grimes with the basketball finds Hart. Hart down low to Brooks. Brooks is guarded by Kevin Durant. Brooks sizing up. Kevin Durant. Brooks fade away 2. That one doesn't fall. Cole Anthony with the rebound. Anthony finds Durant. Durant catch and shoot 3. Left wide open. It doesn't fall. Hart rebound. As Hart finds Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes with a jab. Grimes finds DeAndre Hunter. Hunter drives. Hunter all the way. Fouled by Devin Vassell. Devin Vassell first foul of the game. Two-point ball game. Charlotte lead. Durant to Morant. Morant drives. Morant all the way, elevating John Morant. Tied 9-9. Grimes with basketball. Finds Hunter. Hunter gets a screen by Williams. Hunter pull up. Got it to go. 3-point ball game now. As Devin Vassell down low, lays it up and misses the fuck out of it. That was a good find by John Morant, I believe it was. Quentin Grimes with the basketball. Grimes to Hart. Hart is wide open for 3. Finds Williams down low. Williams double team. Kicks to Hunter. Hunter to Brooks. Stolen by Claxton though. Brooks couldn't catch it. Vassell to Durant. Durant all the way, lays it up and in. .30 seconds to go. Hunter earlier can't hit one again. Claxton board as Morant the other way. Morant all the way to the basket. Alley-oop intercepted by Dylan Brooks as Hart the other way. Hart finds Brooks. Finds Hunter. Hunter. ISO. Gets a screen by Williams. Hunter drives. Hunter. Pump fake. Pull up 2. Falls in. And now Charlotte lead by 3 at the end of the first. All right, Kate Cunningham will bring it up. As Turner hands it off to Cunningham. Cunningham hasn't got it going just yet. Cunningham will drive all the way to the basket, misses the layup. Williams rebound. Jeremy Grant the other way. As Grant stop at the top of the key. Finds Irving. They're like Jose Alvarado. Then to Mark Williams. Williams now drives. Williams finds Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes to Irving. Irving corner three. That doesn't go. Cunningham rebound. Cunningham to Alvarado. Alvarado drives to the basket. Alvarado trying to find an open man, finds Cunningham. Cunningham drives all the way to the basket, kicks out to Alvarado. Alvarado wide open three, knocks it down. Beautiful team play there by Kay and Alvarado. That's Irving now. Irving handles. Irving spin. Irving 8 seconds left. Irving gets another screen. 5 seconds left. Irving there. Irving pull-up jumper. That doesn't go. Irving offensive rebound. Grimes wide open 2. That one's off. Cunningham rebound. As Cade Cunningham. Cunningham handles. Cunningham. 6 seconds left. Cunningham kicks out to Alvarado, into George. George hits Sean George way off. As Brooks catch and shoot three. That doesn't go. Grant to Williams. Another offensive rebound by the Charlotte Hornets as Grimes pull up three. That one connects. Timeout. Timberwolves. As Miles Turner was about to go down three. Turner to Morant. Morant gets a screen. Morant still top of the key. Morant drives to the basket. Morant still. Morant. 4 seconds left. Morant at the three-point line. Morant to hoist up a tough three over Irving. That doesn't fall. Pirtle rebound. As Irving the other way. Irving spin. Irving step back. Irving still. Irving losing to Morant. Irving kicks out to Hunter. It's a screen. Hunter now trying to cook with his handles. Hunter still kicks to Irving. Irving 4 seconds left. Irving down low. Irving blocked by Morant. And 1.2 left in the shot clock for the Timberwolves. Or the Hornets, I should say, sorry. As a big stop there by John Morant. As Pirtle finds Hart. Hart corner three. Doesn't fall. Johnson rebound. As Minnesota looking for a basket. Morant heavily fouled there by Quentin Grimes. 2 free throws coming up for John Morant. It's the first. Morant second. It's the second. Minnesota trail by 1 here. 2 minutes left in the second. Irving to Pirtle. Pirtle. Not find a man. Finds Grimes on the cut. Grimes blocked by Johnson. Durant with the rebound. Morant the other way. Morant at the left wing. Drives. Hesitating. Morant to the basket again. Doesn't go far. Double team. Morant step back again. Morant drives. Morant losing Irving. Morant still not shooting the ball. Now shoots it and gets fouled by Irving. Morant hits the first. Morant hits both free throws. Now Minnesota lead by 1. As turnover there by the Hornets, as now Cole Anthony leading the charge finds Johnson, who slams it home over Hart. And now Minnesota lead by 3. Grimes, the basketball. Finds Hart into Hunter. Hunter with jab. Finds Grant. Grant catch and shoot three. That one falls in, rolls in softly, and now it's a tie game, 20-20. Durant knocks down the triple, though. As Hunter now. Hunter pull up midi. That doesn't go. Turner offensive rebound. Defensive rebound. As Anthony, guarded by Hart, finds Morant. Morant, another three-point shot. That one's good again for the Timberwolves. And now 6-point Minnesota lead. Grimes with the basketball. Grimes gets a screen. Grimes is tired. Grimes kicks to Pirtle. Pirtle to Hart, then to Grant. Grant, guarded by Durant, gets a screen. Grant, pull up three, doesn't go. Johnson rebound. Shot clock is off. Johnson the other way. Finds Turner, then to Morant. Morant, guarded by Grimes. Morant gets a screen. Morant takes it. Morant, pull up, kicks to Turner. Turner catch and shoot three, doesn't go, and that's going to do it for the end of the first half. 20-26 Minnesota lead. All right, welcome back. You join us here in the second half, third quarter basketball about to get underway here. Minnesota lead by 6 at home here in the Target Center. As John Morant, Cade Cunningham duo once again doing their part here as Charlotte continue to try to do some damage. From John Morant so far 14 points, 4 or 5 shooting. Great game from John Morant so far as Nick Claxton gets fouled by Jakob Pirtle. Claxton finds Cade Cunningham, Cade Cunningham now with the basketball. Cunningham to Morant. Morant will hoist up a three and drain it. 9-point Minnesota lead. Target Center feeling it here. Irving will bring it up. Irving's not had an easy time so far. Hunter with the basketball. Hunter finds Hart. Hart wide open three. Misses it. Durant rebound. Durant almost got ripped by Barnes. Durant in transition. Durant fouled by Hunter, and 2 early fouls here in the third by the Hornets. 2 team fouls here. Hunter gets one as well. That's Durant with the basketball. Durant hesitating. Gets a screen by Claxton. Durant wide open. Pull up 2. Converts. 11-point Minnesota lead. Charlotte falling apart here. Offense is not coming, nor is the defensive effort. Pirtle to Hunter. Hunter guarded by Johnson. Hunter gets a screen by Barnes. Hunter wide open, pull up 3, connects from 3. Cade Cunningham the other way. Cunningham Finds Johnson. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham gets the screen by Johnson. Cunningham. Pull up. Doesn't go because he's blocked by Josh Hart. Irving the other way. As now Hunter. Hunter still. Hunter dribbling around the court. Almost falls over. Finds Irving. Irving catches. Back-to-back threes here. Everyone hitting threes apart from that one Kevin Durant mid-range. As Minnesota lead by 5. Johnson finds Morant. Morant drives. Morant to the basket. Morant down low. Morant floater leg. Yeah, got it to go. John Morant has 19 on great shooting. Irving kicks to Hunter. Hunter waiting for a man, finds Pirtle. Pirtle doesn't take those. Pirtle finds Hart. Hart catches shoot 3. That one's off. Johnson rebound. Johnson all the way to the paint. That's the retreat though. Johnson to Morant. Back to Johnson. Johnson finds Durant. 8 seconds left. Durant. ISO. Durant handles. Durant drives. Durant lay fouled by Scotty Barnes. Second foul for him as Charlotte 13th foul. Durant. That's the first. As Durant hits both free throws. Irving with basketball. Finds Hart. Hart. Trying to get a man open. Hart finds Irving. Irving. 9 seconds left. Irving. ISO. Irving. Spin. Irving. Drives. Irving. 3 seconds left. Irving. Tough shot. Got it to go anyways. Over Morant. As Minnesota shooting pretty efficiently so far. As Morant gets a screen by Claxton. Morant finds Claxton the cut. Claxton slams it home. Pirtle's tired. Irving will bring it up. Irving drives. Irving pull up 3. Quick 3. That doesn't go. Cunningham rebound. Minnesota with the basketball. Finds nobody. Hunter with the steal. Hart in transition. Hart to the basket. Euro step lay. Got it to go. Beautiful move by Josh Hart. As now Morant will bring it up. 7-point Minnesota lead. Morant to Cunningham, then to Devin Vassell. Vassell finds Durant. Durant pump. Step back instead. Durant again hesitating. Durant size up shot. Durant. Hezzy. Durant down low. Kicks to Morant. Morant. Tough 3. Doesn't go. Pirtle rebound. As Kevin Durant probably should have taken that shot down low. Irving with the basketball. Finds Hart. Hart. Guarded by Cunningham. Finds Pirtle. Pirtle. Top of the key. Finds Hunter. Hunter blocked and recovered by Morant. Minnesota forced to stop as Durant all the way to the basket. Lays it up and in. 9-point Minnesota lead as John Morant has takeover. Take over the breaks over. God MC me Beethoven. Pirtle with the basketball. Finds Hart. Finds Grimes. Grimes gets the steal. Durant with the steal as Cunningham down to the basket. Pushes Hart out the way, but still misses it. As Hart now finds Grimes. Grimes on Durant. 10 seconds left. Grimes. So he passed this ball up. He gets the screen by Pirtle. No, he finds Irving. Irving catches shoot 3. Got it to go. Good find by Quentin Grimes. As 3 seconds left. Morant have a half-court heave. That doesn't go, and that's going to do it for the end of the third. Fook. All right, final quarter of basketball. As Minnesota lead by 6 here. As Williams hands it off to Irving. Irving all the way to the basket. Tough shot. Kyrie Irving makes it anyways as the lead cut down to 4. Minnesota trying to keep this lead as big as possible to prevent any collapse here. Anthony kicks to Morant. Morant dancing. Morant Euro step lay, got it to go. Ja Morant's having an excellent game so far. As Irving with the basketball finds Quentin Grimes. Grimes hands off to Irving. Irving drives. Irving wide open lane, uncontested. As the lead cut down to 4 once again. Morant will bring it up. Morant, ISO, Morant, spin, Morant. Oh my goodness, losing Irving, but still there. Morant floater, that's too much. Williams rebound as Quentin Grimes in transition finds Johnson with the steal. Anthony will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Anthony to Morant. Morant, guarded by Irving once again. Morant gets a screen by Turner. Morant drives. Morant finds Turner on the cut, who slams it home with one hand. As Minnesota trying to find the easy buckets and the good looks. Grimes with the basketball finds Irving. Irving had a wide open pull-up 3 and now takes the pull-up 3 and converts. Kyrie Irving not letting Minnesota sleep easy tonight. He's got 27 in this quarter in timeout. Timberwolves. It's Kyrie magic. Cunningham with the basketball. Cunningham kicks to Durant. Durant, 11 seconds left. Durant, ISO on Barnes. Durant, spin. Durant, half spin. Fade away 2. Got it to go. Kevin Durant with a tough bucket as Irving will bring it up. Irving finds Hunter into Josh Hart. Hart trying to find the open man. Finds Barnes. Barnes doesn't take that. It's deep 2. Barnes. 10 seconds left. Barnes. 4 seconds left. Gets a screen by Pirtle. Hart drives. Hart ripped by Claxton and shot clock violation. And Minnesota retained the ball here. As well. A good call by the referee. As 2 minutes 30 remain in the game. Morant with the basketball. It's a screen by Claxton. Morant, pull up 2. That way off. Morant, or Hart rebound. Morant with the miss. Irving with the basketball. Irving drives. Irving, step back 2 from the paint. Doesn't fall. Durant rebound as there's a man hurt. Durant drives. Durant, pump fake, kicks to Claxton. Claxton lay, got it to go. And Charlotte now going to try a timeout. They are going to call the timeout. They can't have an injured man on the court as timeout. Hornets will take their first of 2 as Jakob Poeltl checks out. Mark Williams checks in. Poeltl got a mean blow by Kevin Durant under the basket during that rebound. As Irving step back. Irving drives. Irving to the basket. Irving fouled by George. Or fouled by Claxton. Why did I say George? George ain't in the game, bro. As Irving with the basketball. Irving spin. Irving drive. Irving to the basket. Irving behind the back. Irving ripped by Morant. Morant with the steal. Morant, watch your pockets. But here, watch your pockets. Hart with the steal. Morant turnover. Hart, top of the key, finds Irving. Irving, pull up 2. Cade Cunningham going for the steal, but no. Claxton gets the board and Irving misses. Morant slowing down the tempo here. Kicks it to Claxton. Claxton to Morant. Morant guarded by Irving. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Claxton with the basketball. He drives. Claxton down low. He's getting double teamed. Finds Cunningham. Cunningham pull up 2. Got it to go. Too easy for Cade Cunningham. A 9-point Minnesota lead. A minute 10 to go here in the 4th. Irving right by Morant. Lay, tough lay, fouled and 1. As Charlotte entered the bonus here. Morant gives up a late foul as Irving hits the N1. Minnesota still lead by 6. Morant with the basketball. A minute to go here in the fourth. Morant drives. Morant fouled right back as Irving gets the second foul of the game for him. Morant at the line for 2.
First team foul.
Morant hits the first. Morant second. Misses the second. 1 2 from the stripe. 7-point Minnesota lead. Barnes to Hunter to Hart. Hart guarded by Johnson. Hart trying to find a man. Hart finds Irving. Corner 3 from the left side. Doesn't go. Claxton rebound. Johnson gets the pass from Claxton. Johnson finds Durant. Durant at the left side of the wing. Or left side of the corner, I should say. Morant with the basketball. Morant finds KD. KD down low. Lays it up and in. And that's the dagger for any hope for Charlotte to come back. Minnesota has taken control here. Irving drives. Irving to the basket. Irving fouled by Morant. Second foul for him. And Irving at the line for 2. It's the first. Kyrie Irving, 25 points. As they're down 7. Morant will bring it up. As 0.2 above the shot clock here. Morant gets a screen. Morant pull up 3. Doesn't go. Hart gets the defensive rebound, but that's going to do it. Irving pull up 3. Connects. As this game is over. 0.2 remaining on the clock. And it's Minnesota ball, and that's going to do it. Minnesota wins 48-52 final score here in the Target Center. Another win for Minnesota as they've been playing solid basketball so far. John Morant, player of the game. Here's your box score. Kyrie Irving did everything he can, but not enough. 48-52 final score. Here's your stat line. The big 2, Morant and Durant, 53-40. And there's your inflated stats. As 2 more games, I think. Yes, 2 more. Oh, Jakob Poeltl with a bruised rib. How unfortunate. Oh, Jalen Green's back. Lead rotation. That is. As next ball game, it's Oklahoma City at home against the Milwaukee Bucks. Go with this next game.
Let's bring up the starters for your Oklahoma City Thunder.
All right, welcome here to the Paycom Center here in Oklahoma City, where the Oklahoma City Thunder will be hosting the Milwaukee Bucks for their 3-game week here. You already know the starting lineup of OKC, but for the Bucks, Jalen Brunson, Norman Powell, Chris Middleton, Bam Adebayo, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, your starting 5 for your Milwaukee Bucks. There's your key matchup. Just a whole lot of mid for Chet Holmgren so far, but he's going to have the big task of guarding Giannis as Holmgren wins the tip. You're underway here for game number 6. Drew Holiday will bring it up. Finds SGA finds Jokic guarded by Bam. That's Jokic trying to find a man. Jokic finds SGA in the cut. SGA down low. SGA fadeaway 2. That doesn't go. Giannis rebound. Good defense by Norman Powell. Giannis in transition quickly up the court. Trying to find space. Picked up by SGA, but ripped by Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges with picky hands. finds Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday, guarded by Giannis. Finds SGA. SGA finds wide open Chet Holmgren, who knocks down the wide open three. Chet Holmgren gets on the board for three first. As Middleton with the basketball finds Norman Powell. Norman Powell finds Jalen Brunson. Brunson drives. Brunson Euro step lay, lays it up and in. A tough finish by Jalen Brunson over Drew Holiday. As Chet Holmgren was ready to swat that to the stratosphere, but Brunson gets his bucket to fall first. SGA with a jab. SGA gets a screen by Holmgren. SGA drives. SGA kicks to Holmgren. Holmgren wide open three again. That one's off. SGA trying for the rebound, but no, out of Bio the other way. Finds Brunson. Brunson guarded by Holiday. Holiday, a notorious defender for all people that are being guarded by him, is Brunson. Still Brunson. Brunson ISO. Brunson drives. Brunson to the basket. Brunson lay. Brunson tough shot. Doesn't go. Jokic rebound. That's a great contest there by Drew Holiday. Jokic wide open three. Connects from three. The two big men score first for Oklahoma City Thunder. Jalen Brunson will bring it up as Milwaukee trail by 4. As Adebayo now. As these two teams have faced before already in the Vizint Forum in Milwaukee. As OKC won there narrowly. As Brunson pull-up jumper. That doesn't go. Jokic rebound. As Jokic with the basketball finds Holiday. Holiday to Jokic to SGA. SGA guarded by Norman Powell. SGA with a jab. SGA, 10 seconds left. SGA gets a screen. SGA pump fake, kick to Holiday. 6 seconds left. Holiday gets a screen. Holiday pull up three. Another three-point attempt. That one's off. Giannis rebound. As Adebayo with the basketball picked up by Chet Holmgren. Alley-oop to Giannis is good. Jokic wasn't going to interfere with that one. That was a beautiful pass by Bam Adebayo, a player that you don't expect to do those types of passes. Holiday with the basketball. Holiday finds SGA. SGA with the quick layup. Got it to go. SGA got on the board for 2 first points in the paint for the Thunder. Coming off SGA. Brunson will bring it up. No fouls given for each team. That's 2 minutes into the first. 3 minutes into the first. Adebayo down low. Adebayo against Jokic. Adebayo shimmies his way through, lays it up and in. Nikola Jokic not there to defend that. As 2-point ball game. Holiday to Holmgren. Holmgren drive. Holmgren against Giannis. Blocked by Giannis. Recovered by Giannis. Giannis with the rebound. As Chet Holmgren met by the long arms of Giannis Antetokounmpo. As Middleton drives. Middleton to the basket. Middleton still. Fadeaway 2. Tough basket. Doesn't go. Jokic rebound. Jokic in transition now. Picked up by Brunson. Jokic to Holiday. Holiday. They're going to try to set that mismatch play for Jokic and Brunson. As OKC moving the ball around, but Middleton will take Bridges will take the pull-up 2 and connects on 2. OKC lead by 4. Brunson will bring it up. Brunson still hunted by Holiday, but timeout Bucks. Norman Powell stays in the ballgame. Yeah, so does Giannis. Giannis now drives. Giannis guarded by Aaron Wiggins. This is a horrible matchup for the Thunder as Giannis drives. Giannis Euro step, tough shot. What great defense by Aaron Wiggins though, as Jokic gets the rebound. Jokic finds Stephon Castle, guarded by Jordan Clarkson. Castle kicks to Jokic. Jokic guarded by Giannis now. This is a tough matchup for Jokic. It's Jokic to Aaron Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins corner 3. That one rims out. Giannis quickly down the court. Finds Norman Powell. Norman Powell drives. Norman Powell pull up 2. That one is good over Wiggins. Good contest by Wiggins, but Norman Powell with a better shot. As Jokic with the basketball. Under 20 seconds to go here in the first. OKC lead by 2. Jokic. Followed by Giannis. MPJ in the court as well. It's Jokic. 6 seconds left. Jokic gets a screen by Holmgren. Jokic takes the 3. Contested 3 way off. Norman Powell rebound. And that's going to do it for the end of the first quarter. OKC lead by 2. 8-10 to score. as Giannis causing disruption in the OKC offense. That's Jrue Holiday doing his best to contain Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson not getting his calls in the first quarter. No team got a call in the quarter, actually. We start the second. It'll be Bucks ball. Guarded by Cason Wallace. Cason Wallace, a great defender for the Thunder. IRL in game. Conley finds MPJ. MPJ guarded by Chet Holmgren. Finds Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson, that is. Jordan Clarkson gets a screen. Clarkson drives. Clarkson all the way. Fouled by Stephon Castle. Castle with the first foul of the game. Clarkson at the line for 2. Clarkson hits the first. To tie the game, Jordan Clarkson, one more free throw ties the game. 10 apiece. Aaron Wiggins will bring it up. Aaron Wiggins so far taking one shot from 3. Missed it. Very contested shot that was. Wiggins picks up his dribble. Bodied up by Norman Powell. As Sarr down low against Mike Conley. Sarr step back to an unorthodox type of shot by Alexander Sarr. As he misses the attempt. Terrible shot by Alexander Sarr, really. As Mike Conley down low. Mike Conley against Wallace, and he's fouled. That animation is always so shit, man. Such a shit animation. Mike Conley's going to be at the line for 2. Mike Conley misses the second one and 2 from strike. As Alexander Sarr finds Stephon Castle. Castle leading man twice. Sarr finds Castle. Castle. Offense is not happening here. As Sarr gets sets a screen. Castle pull up 2. That one doesn't go. Williams, the third rebound. As OKC's offense is completely halted here in the second. Middleton. By Holiday. Middleton finds Norman Powell. Norman Powell, tough shot over Holmgren. That doesn't go. Williams rebound. Mike Conley wide open 3. That one's good. As OKC still scoreless here in the second. As still no timeout by Mark Daigneault. Wallace finds Holmgren. Holmgren wide open 3. He's got to connect. He does connect. Chet Holmgren feeling it from range this game. As he's hit 2 so far in timeout. Milwaukee, they'll take a timeout. As good call by Mark Daigneault then. Doc Rivers called for timeout. Offense is struggling. So Nikola Jokic checks in. So this Giannis onto the Kumpo. Giannis being marked by Nikola Jokic. Giannis drives. Giannis step through. Giannis kicks out to Norman Powell, guarded by Jrue Holiday as Norman Powell drains the tough bucket. As Jrue Holiday can't believe it. He thought he did all he could there, but better offense once again. Norman Powell coming back from injury as Jokic drives. Jokic kicks to Wallace. Wallace doesn't take that attempt. Castle now. He's going to get a screen by Chet Holmgren. Castle, pull up 2, fouled, and 1. Chris Middleton with a foul and a bucket by Stephon Castle. Castle at the line for 1 more. You rarely see those types of calls. As Castle hits the free throw and will tie a game here. 16-16 once again. As SGA checks in for Cason Wallace. Porter Jr. with the basketball. Finds Norman Powell. Finds Brunson. Brunson catch and shoot 3. That one doesn't go. Holmgren rebound. Jalen Brunson only had the 1 make so far. As he's being worked hard for his buckets. Giannis has a much easier time. As Holiday down low to Jokic. Jokic double team. Jokic down low. Jokic kicks out to Holmgren. Holmgren will take the 3 anyways. Holmgren 3 ball. That doesn't go. He was contested just by Norman Powell. Giannis finds Brunson. Brunson guarded by Castle. Brunson gets a screen by Giannis. Brunson fading 3. Got it to go. Jalen Brunson gets his second bucket of the game. SGA will bring it up. SGA needs to show up here. SGA finds Holmgren. Holmgren has been shooting free willy all game. He's made 2 shots from 3. SGA with the basketball. All by Brunson. SGA. ISO. SGA drives. SGA double team. SGA fouled. And Jordan Clarkson gets the foul. I saw the contact there. SGA at the line for 2. SGA hits the first. And Wiggins checks in for the Thunder. So does Alexander Sarr. Milwaukee staying unchanged. Brunson gets a double screen. Brunson with another pull-up three. That one's way off. Sarr with the rebounding effort. Sarr will bring it up himself. Finds SGA. SGA guarded by Brunson. Finds Jokic. Jokic against Robert Williams. Jokic finds Sarr. Sarr doesn't take that one. Sarr drives instead on Giannis, and that's not going to work. He's a brick wall when it comes to being one-on-one as SGA 5 seconds left. SGA drives. SGA picks out to Jokic. Jokic corner three. That one's good. You don't leave that man wide open for three. He can knock those down as OKC lead by 2. And timeout, Doc Rivers once again. Milwaukee still unhappy with what they're giving up on the defensive end. There's 1 minute left in the second. Adebayo inbound the ball. Starters in for both teams. Giannis with the basketball finds Clarkson. Clarkson actually isn't a starter. He's ripped though by SGA or Bridges, one of the two. And OKC now on offense finds Holmgren wide open three. Converts from three. Chet Holmgren feeling it from three so far this game as OKC extend the lead a bit more to 5. Clarkson with the basketball. 50 seconds to go in the second. Clarkson finds Adebayo on the cut, who slams it home for 2, uncontested at the rim. As SGA will bring it up. OKC lead by 3. SGA guarded by Clarkson. SGA likes this mismatch. SGA all the way, lays it up and in as Jordan Clarkson could not keep up with the burst of SGA. As OKC lead by 5 once again. Brunson gets a double screen. Brunson takes a pull-up, doesn't take it actually. Thought about it, Holiday was there. Clarkson with the basketball. Clarkson drives. Clarkson pull-up 2. That one off. Jokic rebound. Shot clock is off. OKC can have one more shot here as Bridges drives. Bridges down low. Bridges almost out of bounds. Throws it away. Recovered by Adebayo. As a bad pass by Mikal Bridges. Adebayo guarded by Jokic. Kicks to Brunson. Brunson. 4 seconds left. Brunson drives. Brunson pull-up 2. Short, and that's going to do it for the end of the first half. OKC lead by 5. 21-26 at the first half. Another $10,000.
Get ready for the fans half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
There's the top performers. Chet Holmgren and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis, of course, just being able to do damage whenever he runs into the court, into the paint, actually. Causes so much mismatch problems, especially for the Thunder. You don't have the strength to match Giannis. Started third, but we started by the Bucks once again. OKC shooting pretty well from 3 so far this game, but Brunson trying to match those threes as Giannis with the basketball, guarded by Chet Holmgren. Finds Adebayo. Adebayo at the right side of the corner. Finds Middleton. Middleton hasn't got it going just yet. Finds Norman Powell. Powell's been able to hit some tough buckets. Powell drives. Powell kicks to Giannis. Giannis, 6 seconds left. He drives. Giannis blocked by Holmgren, as that's a great rejection by Chet Holmgren as Holiday gets the rebound. Finds Jokic down low. Jokic lay, got it to go over Bam like he wasn't even there. Nikola Jokic, 3 of 4 shooting so far. And man, Nikola Jokic just unfazed as Jalen Brunson to Middleton. Middleton drives. Middleton kicks out to Brunson. Brunson so far has been doing well with who's being guarded by. As Middleton, 8 seconds left. Middleton gets a screen. Middleton drives. Middleton, 4 seconds left. Bridges still there. 2 seconds left. Middleton down low, lay, got it to go. As a tough floater there over Chet Holmgren. As he beats the buzzer there. 5-point OKC lead. SGA will bring it up. SGA, guarded by Norman Powell. SGA drives. SGA spin. SGA, tough shot, tough floater. That one rolls in. What a bucket by SGA. No fear in his eyes. As Brunson will bring it up. If you match it, I match it. Timeout. Milwaukee again. That's their 4th timeout of the game. All right, Middleton with the basketball finds Norman Powell, and Norman Powell's fouled by Bridges. Bridges, first foul of the game here in the 3rd. As Milwaukee will inbound again. As OKC's done a pretty good job of defending without fouling. As Brunson with the basketball, guarded by Holiday. Brunson sizing up Holiday, gets a screen by Giannis. Brunson, pull-up jumper, got it. As that's a bucket they're willing to give to Brunson. SGA with the basketball. SGA guarded by Norman Powell. SGA gets a screen by Jokic as SGA pull-up jumper. That one's off. Jokic offensive rebound, puts it back up and in on the second chance points. And that's why that man, Nikola Jokic, could be so deadly. He just creeps into the paint and gets the rebound on the second chance points. Or with the second chance points as Middleton back to Brunson. Brunson gets a screen by Adebayo. Brunson. Pump fake. Brunson kicks to Middleton. Middleton gets a screen by Adebayo. Middleton pull up 2. Got it. As Milwaukee having to settle for these long mid-range jumpers. As Holiday with the basketball. Holiday. Led by Brunson. Finds Holmgren. Holmgren has hit a couple wide open threes. Has now wide open 3. SGA misses that one though. Adebayo rebound. As Milwaukee trail by 5. Brunson guarded by Jokic as Brunson has a wide open pull up 2. That one's off. Holmgren swoops in for the board. As Holiday the other way. Holiday gets a screen by Holmgren. Holiday drives. Holiday pull up jumper. That one rims out. Giannis rebound. Holmgren tried getting it, but no. Giannis too powerful. As Brunson now once again matched up with Drew Holiday. This man Drew Holiday hunting Brunson down like a hawk. As Norman Powell whipped by Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday, watch your pockets. As Holiday now in transition. Holiday with the basketball. Holiday stuck. Kicks out to Jokic. 14 seconds left. Jokic gets a screen by the guard. Jokic fading 3. Doesn't go. Brunson rebound as Bam Adebayo contest as Adebayo pull-up jumper. That one's off. Jokic rebound. Offense is slowed down for both teams. Jokic behind the back. Jokic. Or by Giannis finds Bridges. Bridges hasn't really got a shot off yet. As SGA back to Holmgren. Holmgren guarded by Brunson. As Holmgren sets the screen. Bridges takes a 3 and converts from 3. Mikal Bridges just reminds you that he's so deadly from 3 as OKC lead by 8. As Middleton or by Bridges finds Brunson. Brunson another 3-point look. Got it again. They're daring him to shoot. He's getting good looks as well. But Milwaukee still trailed by 5. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd. As SGA with a terrible pass. Throws it away. Norman Powell in transition. Spin. Fouled. And 1. SGA with the turnover. And now Milwaukee with a chance to cut the lead down to 2 heading into the end of the... Never mind. He missed the fucking free throw. Alexander Sarr will bring up the basketball. Finds Payson Wallace. As finally the starters are able to rest here. As both bench units are going to try to carry here as Holmgren wide open 3. That one's good again. Chet Holmgren's been excellent this game. He's been hitting all his 3-pointers apart from 1. Conley with the basketball. Finds Clarkson. Clarkson down to Williams. Williams against Sarr. Williams. Poster. Williams. Lay. Doesn't go. Sarr. Defensive rebound. 10 seconds to go here in the third. Finds Castle. Castle gets a screen by Wallace. Castle drives. Castle all the way. Fouled and one. Stephon Castle. Adding one more before the third quarter. Castle free throw. Misses it, bro. You bum. End of the third. 32-40. Assist of the game. SGA to Nikola Jokic. Final quarter basketball here for OKC. They lead by 8 here in the fourth quarter. Castle to Jokic, guarded by Giannis. Hands off to Castle. Castle drives. Castle all the way. Fouled again by Middleton. Middleton, second foul for him. Castle will be at the line for 2. Castle hits the first. Castle's second free throw. Hits him and misses the second, but Giannis can't get the rebound. Jokic gets it, and now Giannis caught sleeping. Clarkson kicks to Giannis. Giannis slams it home for 2. As Nikola Jokic really not the best defense. As Jokic with the basketball, guarded by Giannis. Jokic finds Sarr into Holiday. Holiday gets a screen by Sarr. Holiday drives. Holiday down low against Clarkson. Picks up his dribble. Kicks to Wallace. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds left. Castle top 2. What the hell was that? And he misses it. Porter Jr. with the rebound. As Clarkson with the basketball, guarded by Holiday. Finds Giannis. Giannis will hoist up a 3. That one doesn't go. Sarr rebound. That's a shot that the Thunder could live with. Sarr finds Jokic. Jokic guarded by Giannis. Jokic drives. Jokic down low. Jokic against Giannis. Jokic picks up his dribble. Jokic pumps it. Jokic fouled by Middleton. Middleton third foul. Jokic at the line for 2. Jokic hits the first. Substitutions happening. 3 minutes 41 left in the game. Bridges checks in. As Adebayo checks in as well. As Clarkson with the basketball. Clarkson gets a screen. Clarkson gets another screen by Adebayo. Clarkson did not take any of those. Clarkson wants the ISO. 8 seconds left. Clarkson, guarded by Castle. Castle is no joke as a defender. Clarkson, 2 seconds left. Clarkson spin. Clarkson all the way. Lay. Got it. Takes the whole shot clock, but it's worth it as he takes the layup over Castle. It makes him like he was a traffic on there as Holiday the other way. Finds Stephon Castle. Castle to Sarr. Down to Jokic. Jokic is tired. Jokic. Pump fake. Jokic. Pump fake. Jokic stuck. Jokic lay. Missed it. Giannis with the defensive effort. Giannis quickly down the court. Giannis all the way. Pull up 2. Misses it. Adebayo offensive rebound. Lay. Got it to go. As Jokic is tired. He can't be carrying the offense all on his own. As substitutions trying to happen here for the Thunder. As 2 timeouts remaining for both teams. OKC will look for a foul, but Jokic will have a wide open 3. That one rims out. Adebayo rebound. That was a good look by the Thunder. Adebayo with the basketball. Guarded by Holiday. Not the preferred matchup. Finds Clarkson. Then to Giannis. Giannis 3-ball. That one doesn't go. Bridges rebound. Bridges will bring it up for the Thunder. Finds Jokic. Jokic drives into the baseline. Jokic down low. Jokic lay. Got it over Giannis. Nikola Jokic still relentless. Tired no matter. Clarkson will bring it up. And timeout Milwaukee. That's exactly what the Thunder wanted. Not to use one of their timeouts. And Milwaukee forced to use theirs to sub in their starters. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth. 38-47 is the scoreline. OKC lead. Giannis inbounds it to Norman Powell. Then to Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson's guarded by Holiday. Brunson all the way. Fouled. And that's the first foul Holiday's given all night. Relentless. but clean. Brunson hits the first. They trail by 8. Brunson, second. Hits the second. 7-point ball game. OKC lead. Under 2 minutes to go here. SGA will try to close this game out. Bringing up the ball. SGA, guarded by Norman Powell. SGA at the top of the key. SGA ISO. SGA drives. SGA to the rim. Fouled by Norman Powell. A lot of contact there, and 2 free throws coming up for SGA. SGA hits the first. SGA's second free throw. Hits the second. Does the job at the line. 9-point OKC lead once again. Brunson will bring it up. Brunson hesitating. Brunson drives. Brunson pull up 2 over Holiday. Got it anyways. Jokic will inbound the ball. Both teams shooting the exact same amount, but OKC still lead. SGA with the basketball. SGA sees Giannis down in the paint, but he's going to ISO anyways. Norman Powell switches. Nope. Kicks out to Holmgren, then to Bridges. Bridges gets a screen. Bridges pull up 3-ball. You don't want to let him shoot from there, and he misses it. Giannis rebound. Milwaukee still trail by 7. Giannis finds Jokic. Jokic with the steal. Picks out of Bio's pockets now. SGA in transition. A minute to go here. Finds Jokic. Jokic finds Holmgren. Holmgren guarded by Giannis. Holmgren with a jab. Holmgren trying to find a man. Finds Bridges. Bridges catch and shoot 3. Doesn't go. Out of Bio rebound. That's a bad miss by Mikal Bridges as Giannis all the way to the basket. Fouled by Jokic. No N1, but 2 free throws. Milwaukee enter the bonus. Giannis will be forced to hit his free throws. Giannis hits the first. 6-point ball game. Giannis second free throw. This is the second. 1 and 2 from the stripe. Jokic gets the rebound. Jokic finds SGA down the court. SGA against Norman Powell. He's closed out. He's double teamed as he's fouled by Jalen Brunson, and now OKC in the bonus, and SGA at the line for 2. That's the first. That's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line. SGA can knock down his free throw. No, never mind. This is the second. 1 and 2 from the stripe. Can't miss your free throw when I'm speaking about you fucking not missing. Jalen Brunson, guarded by Holiday, finds Middleton. Middleton wide open 3. Converts. Walks it off, but they're still down by 4. As Bridges will inbound the ball to Holiday. Holiday's going to get fouled. That's not the right pass. As Holiday's going to be... Holiday hasn't missed all night from the line. That's the first. Okay, so lead by 5. Make it 6. Timeout Milwaukee. That's their final timeout being used, as they used it to call their starters in. OKC still have both theirs. As OKC hoping to just get a stop here. Middleton will inbound the ball. Finds Norman Powell. Norman Powell catch and shoot 3. That one's way off, and it's going to go out of bounds. And Thunder ball. And Norman Powell just completely sold the possession here. As they find themselves down a tremendous amount with the shot clock off. Holmgren to just quickly inbound this ball to SGA, and SGA is going to get fouled. They're going to try to cut the lead down, try to force SGA to hit his free throws, but again, SGA, elite free throw shooter. He gets a lot and makes a lot. Out of Bio to Giannis. Giannis will quickly bring it up. No timeouts remaining for the Milwaukee Bucks. Out of Bio will shoot a far 3 that doesn't go, and they're not going to foul anymore. They know it's over. SGA will dribble out the clock here as OKC had 3 games this week and will win all 3 games as 46-54 final score here at Paycom Center and sweep the Milwaukee Bucks in the season series as OKC get the job done. A great win for the faithful Thunder. As Milwaukee back to the drawing board as they're in a tough battle for the 4th seed, I believe, against who the fuck are they going against? I forget. I'll check actually. It's gonna piss me off if I don't get it right. Nikola Jokic, player of the game. They're going against the Charlotte Hornets, and for that battle for the 4th spot, I think, or something, one of those. And so far, a lot of games, but the big 3 of the Thunder, Jokic, SGA, and Holmgren. That's the Funk Castle kind of stunk it up, but it's okay. Drew Holiday didn't need to shoot. Did his job. As Jalen Brunson held to 5 at 11, hit a couple threes, and got 2 free throws, but that's all he did. As Giannis held to 2 of 7, and overall great display from the Thunder from defensive side. 46-54 final score, and we got one more game here tonight. It's the Dallas faithful. They'll be visiting the Utah Jazz. It's a city matchup. Fuck it, I rock with it. Let's go. Final ball game here tonight. As we welcome you here to the Delta Center here in Utah, or the Utah Jazz. We're hosting the Dallas Mavericks. The final game here, Week 10. Jaden McDaniels, so far, he's been cooking the last couple games. His efficiency is way up as a starting lineup for the Utah Jazz. You know the Dallas Mavericks, CJ McCollum, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Kristaps Porzingis, and Joel Embiid. Your starting five for your Utah Jazz. Anthony Edwards against Austin Reeves, who's dropping a astounding 6 points so far this season. As Anthony Edwards so far almost averaging 30. As there he is. He's like Russell Westbrook. Kind of. As Lively versus Embiid. And Lively wins the tip when you're underway here for the final game tonight. Jerome will bring it up. Reeves finds Hero. Hero way too out for a three-point attempt, but Banchero doesn't care for a three-point attempt. He's going to take it and miss it. And here comes CJ McCollum. Finds Anthony Edwards. Edwards drives. Edwards to the basket. Blocked by Banchero. Recovered by Edwards. Edwards stuck in the paint. He'll take it, and it will be a goaltend by Paolo Banchero. And as Utah gets the points. That's our first goaltending of the season. What the hell? Austin Reeves hits the three. As Embiid to McCollum. McCollum's been tearing up the last couple of weeks. The last couple of game days, I should say. Embiid fade away two. Money. Lively with the rebound. As Hero to Ty Jerome. Banchero, another three-point shot. That one's off. Embiid off rebound. Porzingis to McDaniels. McDaniels drives. McDaniels kicks to Porzingis to McCollum. McCollum three ball. That one's off. Lively rebound. Porzingis has been struggling. He had that one good game, 2 good games, and since then he's been shooting fucking tour dates. Reeves to Hero. Hero finds Lively, then to Jerome, then to Banchero. Dallas still leads by 1. 4 seconds left. Banchero will have to put up another tough 2. That one's off again. 0-3 to start the game for Paolo Banchero. As Porzingis with the basketball. Porzingis finds McCollum. McCollum to Embiid. Embiid, 5 seconds left. Embiid, 4 seconds left. Embiid from deep from the three-point line doesn't go. Wow, we are really shooting the lights out here, boys. And that's Ty Jerome with the basketball. As Jerome finds Reeves. Reeves, the only scorer for the Dallas Mavericks, alongside Anthony Edwards. Reeves trying to cook here. Truly the battle of the defensive plays as Ty Jerome, tough too, gets it to ball as now we finally had a bucket in the last couple minutes as it's bananas here. Timeout, Utah. Klay Thompson's barely just a revolutionary player, guys. A flopper at 7 foot, 284 pounds. Imagine I'm right. I'm about to check right now. Is he 284 pounds? Where the fuck is he? 280, bro. Damn. I was almost right, bro. Oh. That interrupted him, I guess, as he misses the second 1-2 from strike. As Banchero still scoreless this game. Banchero gets a screen by Obi Toppin. Banchero really needs to start tearing it up offensively, and he misses another one. Offensive rebound on putback, got it to go. As now Dallas now lead by 4. As Anthony Edwards lays it up and in, gets his second bucket of the game. He scored 4 of the 5 points by the Jazz. And Johnson with the basketball finds Hero. Hero gets the screen. Hero finds Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin wide open 3. He misses it though. As Porzingis with the basketball finds McCollum. McCollum almost gets ripped by Hero. As under a minute to go here in the first. McCollum gets a screen by Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson's had a terrible season so far. It's McCollum, long 3, got it to go. Now the Jazz lead by 1. What a comeback here in the first. Jazz were struggling offensively, but now they find themselves top. Banchero, another 3-point look. That one's off again. Banchero so far shooting the lights out the gym. 1 of 6 from the field so far. Klay Thompson hopefully might join him soon. Finds Edwards. Edwards drives. Edwards picks up to McCollum. McCollum blocked by Banchero. Jerome with the rebound. Jerome in transition. Spin. Alley-oop to absolutely nobody. Porzingis with the interception. McCollum finds Edwards. Edwards pull up 2 instead of the wide open Klay Thompson. Nah. I respect it though. They said, nah, he's shooting fucking 16% from 3. We ain't not passing to that man. Takes up the most diabolical pull-up jumper. Klay Thompson's looking at him like, ain't no way this dude just did that. As Tyler Hero drives. Tyler Hero down low. Post hook doesn't go. Thompson rebound. Thompson, this is your time to shine from half court. Thompson, bang! It's short. That's going to do it for the end of the first. Jazz lead by 1. 7-8 is the score. Offensives have been firing. Have they been making it? No. They can shoot, but can they make it is a different question. They're showing low lights in the highlights. That's so bad. That's how you know it's cooked. Alright, CJ McCollum with the basketball. He had a 3 last couple of seconds ago. Klay Thompson, 3-ball. Thompson, 3. Got it to go. A historic night because he matches his career high in the 2K League with 3s made. I'm joking. Maybe. It might be actually just 2, but it's Cam Johnson. Klay Thompson just left him wide open for 3. Bro, you just took away all the glory of that last 3 you fucking just made, bro. That was historic, bro. You barely make fucking 3s even though you're Klay Thompson. And you let one wide open. Oh, Lowry Markkanen wide open 3. Beautiful pass by McCollum. You sold the clip. Ty Jerome with the basketball though. Shout out NBA on TNT. It's rest in peace. Hopefully the next stream is good. Probably not. It's ESPN. It's never good. It's Cam Johnson back-to-back buckets here as he takes the lead for Mavericks. Schroeder the other way. Schroeder to Smith and to McCollum. McCollum pull up 3. That one's off. That should be automatic for CJ McCollum, but Johnson the other way instead. Johnson guarded by Thompson. Finds Wagner down low. Wagner lay. Got it. Nope. Doesn't get it. What am I saying? Thompson rebound. Thompson, no, in transition. Jalen Smith got the rebound. Jalen. Yes, Jalen Smith. The guy with glasses on the court. Yep, the one running around. Number 34. That guy. Got the ball right now. Jalen Smith in the bag. Oh, what a move. You are so lame. Come on, bro. You have to put the shot up. There's some block leaders this season. Thunder and Cavaliers lead the way. Derrick Rose and Neshier doing damage. No, not Derrick Rose, not SJ. Sorry, Derrick Rose and Jalen Williams, of course. Got it. Shit. Ty Jerome with the basketball. The score is still 1. Ty Jerome, or Cam Johnson with another bucket. He's got back-to-back buckets here for the Dallas Mavericks. As the Jazz have no idea how to stop Cam Johnson. Don't worry, Klay Thompson will get a bucket right here. Yep, there you go. There he goes. Mama, there goes that man. Klay Thompson gets on the score sheet for the second time. As they cut the lead down to 1 once again. Tyler Hero with the basketball. Hero waiting for a man. Finds Johnson. Johnson catch and shoot 3 or 2. That doesn't go. He misses his second shot of the game, I believe. Games to Larry Markin wide open 3, got it to go. He just felt that one. He felt that one in his DNA, his Finnish DNA. I think he's Finnish. Shut up, fish. The fish. I'm so funny. Tyler Hero with the basketball though. Finds another Cam Johnson, another 3-point look, and it rolls in. This man Cam Johnson getting all the open looks right now. They're looking like a prime Klay Thompson, and Klay Thompson's on the court right now. McCollum with the basketball. Finds Embiid. Embiid drives. Embiid ripped. Recovered by Embiid. Embiid still tries to get the shot up and in, but no, he tries to go for the foul bait and misses it. Ty Jerome finds Reeves. Austin Reeves. Guarded by Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson guarding up. Reeves still there. Reeves going nowhere. He finds Tyler Hero though, and then Ty Jerome, tough shot, doesn't go, back iron and out. Markin and rebound, McCollum the other way. Jazz trail by 1 still. McCollum in transition. Where's Anthony Edwards? I don't know. McCollum with the basketball though. Finds Embiid down low. Yes, posting up. Embiid double team. Embiid out of bounds. What the hell is this big idiot doing? Look at that Carlos Boozer. That one time for Click Productions. Shout out Click Productions. He's a great guy. Be a Knick fan. I like the Knicks also. Alright, Banchero with the basketball. He's so far like shooting like tour dates right now. It's Banchero pull-up jumper. That one is good. Made me shut up instantly. Don't worry. He's shooting January 7th. Not January. What the fuck is the second month of the year? February 7th. There you go. I know my colors. My calendar. There you go. Dennis Schroeder with the basketball. D. Schroeder. You know, he's one of the few guys in NBA history to complete the NBA Rainbow Challenge where you got to so many teams that Joel, where the fuck is that guy? You missed! You suck! You are the worst basketball player of all time. No, Dennis gave you a great pass. Where is Mo Wagner going and where are you going? You stink. How do you possibly miss this? How bum are you? Look at Bo in the distance. He is sick to his stomach that you just missed a wide open layup and you got out rebounded by Paolo Banchero. That is tragic. Sell Joel Embiid from Taiwan to Cancun. He's cooked. He's barbecue chicken. He is no longer a 90 overall. He's raps. You don't know what to say to that. Wagner fade away too. Way off. Edwards is back. Don't worry, Edwards about to take some crazy shit. Oh, never mind. Finds Markkinen down low. Markkinen cuts the lead down to 1 once again. There's no way that guy, no way you're a 7-foot man and you miss from that close, wide open. You stink, Joel Embiid. You fraud MVP. Should have gone to Nikola Jokic. And then Cam Thomas pull-up jumper. That's off. He set his ass on the ground. Schroeder half-court shot is good. I know it. Oh. It's way off. Hairball. That's going to do it for half. 19-18 is the score. Apologies for pausing it for a bit, but that was... Oh, Jason Kidd, take those glasses off. You suck. There's no way, bro. We're witnessing just basketball This is why we play. This is the National Basketball Association. We're going against number 8, number 5. This is big inclinations. If the Mavericks win, they move up to 7. No, they don't. Never mind. All right, started the second half, third quarter basketball. Kristaps Porzingis misses another one. We're in sounds like Iraq right now. Oh, Banchero, another one. Oh, he hits it though. Paolo Banchero finally hits a three-point shot. McCollum with the basketball. Finds Edwards. Edwards gets a screen. Edwards pull-up jumper, knocks it down. Dallas leads by 2. Jerome to Reeves. Jerome drives. Now for Longo. Crash. Yo, I want my pizza, bro. Banchero, you gotta pull up something. What the fuck? Yeah, it's about expected. Alright, McDaniels the other way. Does he find the open? And the Banchero's playing like fucking ass. Oh my god, so is Jay McDaniels. Don't worry, guys. They got KD, but we got Jay McDaniels. Austin Reeves, too. Austin Reeves. And indeed, in fact, that Jay McDaniels did not save the series against the Timberwolves with Thunder. And timeout, Dallas Mavericks. Alright, let's talk about the NBA playoffs that's coming up. This Thursday, the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Indiana Pacers. Truly one of the NBA finals of all time. This will be talked about for like 2 minutes because it's probably going to be the Thunder that wins. Lively, wide open too, slams it home. Now, I'm not going to say the Thunder are going to win, but they are the favorites by a tremendous amount. Why are we doubting the Indiana Pacers like this? I don't know. I do know, actually. It's because they say their offense is so good, but the defense is a bit lacking, especially when it comes to the rim protection. I expect the Thunder to just abuse the hell out of Chet Holmgren and be like, yo, Chet, I need you to like get buckets because they have Miles Turner down there. And what's he going to do? Block shots? Maybe. He might. The point is, the Indiana Pacers, right? They've got just one of the greatest offenses I've seen. It reminds me of the 13-14 Spurs. It's bananas. Anthony Edwards, what the fuck is that? Porzingis, don't worry, save us from this possession. What I say? The point, what was I saying? The Pacers, one of the most beautiful games of basketball I've seen. Paolo Banchero pull a jumper, good. 26-20 is the score. Indiana moved the ball so well, trying to find a good shot, the best shot possible. And this works on like every other team because like, what the hell, Joel Embiid? You suck. Holy, you flop too, man. You are a bigger fraud than Who's a bigger fraud than Joel Embiid? James Harden. When it comes to Game 7s. Anyways, how was I saying? Joel Embiid with the steal. Edwards running the break. Edwards to the basket. Edwards, Euro step delay. Got it. as the lead cut down to 4. Indiana just beautiful offense, but how would that work against the Thunder's #1 defense that really just outruns you at times? They love running. They are young guys. They are the guys to beat. As lively offensive rebound, Hero to Banchero, recovered by Banchero. He almost dropped the Banchero, gets a screen. Banchero, guarded by Porzingis. As I'm not saying Indiana won't find a way, because they probably will. But OKC has this thing about their defense is that there's no positive when you come to switching, which OKC easily does every single time. I won't expect Isaiah Hartenstein to get big minutes, especially with Pascal Siakam and Miles Turner, who could absolutely space the floor if absolutely necessary. As Ty Jerome had a wide open look, doesn't take it. Jerome gets a screen. Jerome, pull-up, jumper, got it to go. Beautiful shot, Ty Jerome. So I expect like Aaron Wiggins or Kenrich Williams or Jalen Williams, Jay Will, to get minutes here in Indiana. And it's also to be fair, like OKC haven't lost a home game to an Eastern Conference team since 2024 apparently, which is actually insane. So you could see why OKC is the overwhelming favorites. It's ludicrous. As McCollum hits both free throws. Oh, this series could definitely go to 7 though. Like, I'm not counting the Pacers out. They could definitely find a great way to exploit the Oklahoma City Thunder. But considering that the team that was able to take them to 7 was injured Denver Nuggets with the best player in the world. That's Klay Thompson pull up too. That one's way off. Cam Thomas rebound. Like, Jokic, like by himself, carries that offense so much. McCollum rebound. Powell misses again. And I think ever since that Jokic series for the Thunder, they've been a whole different animal. As Edwards pull-up jumper, way off. Banchero rebound. Dallas still leads by 5. As Johnson, shot clock is running out. As Banchero all the way to the basket, no foul called. Murray rebound. 10 seconds to go here in the third. Murray finds McCollum. McCollum to Edwards. Edwards corner 3 to beat the buzzer. It doesn't go. Johnson rebound. That's going to do it for the end of the third. Jazz trail by 5. Heading into Final Quarter basketball. And then point is, I mean, it'll be an interesting series. I hope. I mean, I don't know who people are rooting for. I'm personally rooting for the Thunder because that's my team. That shit. They're both really good squads. They both deserve to be there. They both took down the best teams available. Well, you could say that the Thunder got the easiest road because, they were the #1 seed. Of course they were fucking going to get the easiest road. But Denver was a tough series, and they made it through. They made it through. You can't deny that they made it through. And Minnesota got absolutely mocked. They didn't stand a chance. Tyler Hero drops the ball. Turnover by the Mavericks. Dennis Schroeder on the break. He stops at the top of the key. As for the Pacers, I mean, what a run by the Pacers so far. Like, took down the Bucks, who they were expected to go down in 6. I was hurt. I was told. And then the Cavaliers, like, they'll take care of the Pacers in 5, you know. And the Pacers smoked the fuck out of them. And then the Knicks, New York, bing bong, fuck the Pacers or whatever the fuck. They throw trash at that one guy. And then boom, Pacers smoke them in 6. Like, what a run. I mean, as Cam Thomas knocks down the long 3, like, they completely deserve to be there. Like, Tyrese Halliburton called from an overrated point guard. He had one bad year and was called overrated. Like, okay, bullshit. Larry Marketing drains the 3. 3-point ball game here in Utah. As, like, unbelievable shit. Like, calling a point guard that would have had one bad year overrated. If anyone's overrated in the NBA, it's like, shit, who would it be? Obi Toppin. Wow, what a slam and timeout. Utah. Obi Toppin catching the alley-oop. Who's overrated? Who's just overrated? People who started to hate on Anthony Edwards being overrated. He's 23, man. Like, it's a second conference finals appearance in 2 years, and he lost in like 5 for both times. As Porzingis down low, fouled by Johnson. You can't call him overrated. I mean, I guess in that Dallas series, that was his first time being there. So, like, you can't really hate on the guy. Porzingis missed the second 1 or 2 from strike. As for that OKC series, he was completely getting mauled every single time. Like, OKC were not letting him breathe. Austin Reeves knocks down the triple as Dallas extend the lead even more. Dallas on a tear here in the fourth. Edwards bringing up the basketball. Like, Edwards, like, great basketball player. I mean, terrible role model. John Morant is overrated in my opinion. Just, what has he done apart from just, like, being fucking a mopping floor and calling the West, like, Anthony Edwards, long 3, got it to go as well, cuts the lead down to 4. What has John Morant done apart from just, like, saying, we're fine in the West and getting mopped ever since? As Ty Jerome gets the screen. Ty Jerome, top of the key basketball, finds Hero, catch and shoot 3 from the right wing, is off, Edwards rebound. Edwards shoves off Austin Reeves. Edwards in transition, finds Porzingis, guarded by Banchero. Porzingis finds Edwards down low, guarded by Reeves. Edwards posting up, gets the foul. Reeves' first foul of the game. But I was saying, John Morant is one of the players I think is overrated. I'd love to see LaMelo Ball in a better team, not named Charlotte, because right now, I mean, for me, he's like a very injured point guard. He's very talented, just is on a losing team. I want to see how he is on a winning team. Like, I don't know who could fit him. I don't know who needs him, really. Shot-chucking point guard who could pass. Paolo Banchero wide open 3. Can't convert. Embiid rebound. Jazz with a chance to tie the ball game here. McDaniels drives, finds McCollum. McCollum down low, lays it up and in. Tie game, 39-39. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth. And I was saying, yeah, John Morant for me is the most overrated player in the league. I wouldn't call Halliburton overrated at all. He was a great point guard for the Pacers last year. As Tyler Hero, tough shot, knocks it down, takes the lead for the Mavericks once again. As for this series of OKC versus Indiana, I have OKC in 6. Indiana, I mean, they're really good at home as well. But OKC just, they feel a lot better offensively when it comes to all their players, because their bench is just amazing. Porzingis, corner 3, doesn't go. Jerome rebound, 1 minute 20 to go. And defensively, it's the Thunder all the way. Hero pull up 3, doesn't go. What a terrible shot by Tyler Hero as Porzingis down the lane. Porzingis pull up 2, doesn't go. Jerome with the rebound. That's a bad miss by Kristaps Porzingis. Reeves has open space. Pull up 3, way off. Porzingis rebound. Both teams going back and forth and missing shots. And Daniels will slow it down here. They need a bucket here. McCollum, right by Jerome, finds Embiid down low. Embiid post hook 2, got it to go. Clutch shot by Joel Embiid as timeout Dallas. 45 seconds to go here in the fourth. He's in the third. As Dallas will advance the ball to half court. They'll inbound the ball by Derek Lively. Lively finds Hero. Guarded by McDaniels. Gets a screen by Lively. Hero. Pull up 3, wide open. Doesn't fall. Edwards rebound. That's a bad miss by Tyler Hero. Edwards in transition. Edwards all the way to the rack. Step through lay. Got it to go. Back-to-back buckets here for the Jazz. As now the Jazz lead by 2. Dallas has completely crumbled here. Tyler Hero is tired. And timeout Dallas. They'll take their timeout. They need a bucket here bad. As Jerome to Hero. Will slow down the shot. Hero gets a screen. Hero drives. Still Hero. He has to pick up his dribble. He got stopped completely. Out to Reeves. 6 seconds left. Reeves needs a screen. Reeves drives. Reeves all the way to the basket. Lay doesn't go. Lively to Jerome to win the game. Timeout Jazz. Why did I say game? It's to fucking take the lead. Oh my goodness, what a possession there. Derek Lively saves it as Dallas leads by 1. Jazz need a bucket here.
43-44. McCollum gets the inbound, finds Embiid. Embiid in the post. Embiid, tough shot. Doesn't go. Jazz go down. Dallas with a buzzer beater. Not a buzzer beater. I take a game. Oh, what do you even say? What a shot by Ty Jerome to take the lead for the Jazz. What the am I saying? For the Mavericks. Oh my God. Ty Jerome. What a clutch bucket. It was for game. Look at that. Oh, wow. Paolo Banchero player of the game. No. Yeah, maybe. It might be player of the game. But he missed a lot of shots. There's Anthony Edwards, 6 for 11. He did okay. Joel Embiid sucked. Porzingis sucked. Oh, my God. The fake Jokic and Chet Holmgren combo could never be me. Banchero, yeah, fuck no. Give it to like Ty Jerome, bro. You want 4-13. Get out of here. Yeah, they both stunk it up. Holy hell. Wow, what a game. 44-43 final score here in Utah. That's going to do it for week 10. We ended off on a bang as week 11 coming up soon. Week 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and we are at the trade deadline. And in week 17, we have All-Star break, I think. Like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 17. Okay. As we'll be looking at the next ball game here. Bobby Portis is back. Jakob Poeltl is back. As December 30th, we have the Cavaliers at the Bullets. And then we have the Timberwolves at the Boston Celtics for December 31st. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do Christmas games. Fuck. You know what? I don't care. As yeah, and then the Cardinals at the Bucks. And January 1st, Thunder at Bullets, Cavaliers at Hornets, Jazz at Clippers, Wizards at Raptors. Again, the rematch of the century here. Or Magic at Hornets. What do we stop at? The January 5th. Okay. January 5th, Mavericks at Hornets. A lot of Hornets games. Clippers at Bullets, and then Magic at Jazz. Why are these like they're the same team? It feels like. All right, and then I got no games week 11 or week 12. Let's go. How many games are there? What the fuck? You see that? 6 through 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 games per week. Damn, brother. Oh, hell yeah, we moving. Week 12, baby. Yeah, we high. We high. 4 games per week 12. Let's go, baby. I can do that on one stream. That's going to be a miracle. Oh, man, I'm so excited. All right. Anyways, as for the standings, let's look at the standings. Let's look at the standings. San Antonio still leads the way, but Oklahoma City closing in fast, baby. Los Angeles 3rd, Minnesota 4th, Jazz 5th, Bullets 6th, Houston 7th, Dallas 8th. As the Eastern Conference, Orlando is your new Eastern Conference leader. Cardinals dropped a couple games, but Orlando has been on a crazy winning streak. Cardinals on a 4-game winning streak. Magic on a 7-game winning streak. Cavaliers 3rd. Milwaukee 4th. Charlotte 5th. Detroit 6th. Boston 7th. Washington 8th. And Toronto is 9th in the East. Overall wise, San Antonio still leads the way. Oklahoma City still beats out the Magic. Cardinals 5th. And Cleveland 5th. Or Cardinals 4th. Cleveland 5th. As for the players of the game, or players of the week, that's not an injury report, bro. It's LeBron James and John Morant. Congratulations. Fuck you. Devin Booker, Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain, Alexander Sarr. It's almost the end of the month. We'll be able to see who are our players of the month at January 1st. As for injury reports, you know the drill. Everybody's fucking dead. Actually, no, we don't have much injuries left. A couple players are set to return by their games, it looks like. Gafford and Young almost free to play. Pritchard just got a new injury. Bradley Beal's almost back. Paul George is still a couple days. Derek White, Trey Murphy, Brook Lopez, Herbert Jones, and Draymond Green still out for a couple more months. I think that's everything. I mean, we could check social media, scouting. Mikey Williams having himself a good game, I guess. 23-7. Ian Jackson Have we seen any updates to the draft board? December 27th. Not really. I mean, we got this though. Cooper Flagg's gone down 2 spots. 1 spot actually. He was second. He's LeBron James Hall of Fame. What's going on here? Anyways, that's your draft board. Oh, we already seen this actually. It's the same shit. Boop. Damn, I'm gonna get the 32 pick. We're cooked. Wait, why does the Magic? Oh, never mind. There you go. JT Toppin. Carter Bryant, bro. Who's Carter Bryant? He's Jerry Lucas, bro. We're cooked. I'm cooked. Fuck y'all. Yeah, that should be everything though. Hope you enjoyed. I know I did. It's been fun, bring real fun. Shout out OKC Thunder. We've been on the crazy winning streak, and then we're gonna lose the Bullets. I'm gonna cry. And yeah, we're almost there. February 6th will be your trade deadline if you don't know already, and then the All-Star weekend. Shout out fucking I don't know Gibraltar or something. I don't know. Other than that, it's been fun. It's been real fun. Cuts.